Hello, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Friend of Me Fire. I will not lie to you. I do not have a lot of time this morning to be doing this intro, so it looks like shit, probably sounds like shit, and I'm not even centered on my normal frame. I gotta roll. I'm close on our house today. It's a very big deal. Thank you to J.R. Judy, Matt Bleckinger, Christopher Solvin, Viva La JD, and One Up John, who are all the best people in the world for being patrons of our little podcast here. We got a lot to talk about. Aaron's been busy for the last 2 weeks, so we catch up. Most of this podcast is us catching up and talking about games we've been playing. But we talk about the PS5, the Xbox, what we're thinking about buying. It's kind of mostly the podcast. That's just like catching up because I miss them. I haven't seen them in 2 weeks, so there's going to be a lot of that. We talk about kind of what we're looking forward to next gen. I kind of have my mind made up. And then I learned what Aaron's going to do. So hope you guys are interested. And well, I hope you're interested. Otherwise, you wouldn't have downloaded the podcast. But hope you enjoy it, is my point. Yeah, I'm stalling this morning because, again, I have so much to do. So we'll see you guys Wednesday. Or no, Friday. If we record Wednesday. Shut up. You get it. I love you guys. Thank you for sticking with us. Life has been hectic. So we appreciate you. I mean, what else is fucking new with you?
I'm learning how to play the keyboard. That's what's new.
I thought you already knew how to play keyboard.
No clue.
Really?
I learned the little bit of chords I just played. I learned in the last week and a half.
Can you play High School Party by Bo Burnham yet?
No, but I could probably learn it.
It's pretty good. Bo Burnham's a national treasure.
Ready? I can play the Entertainer and not the classic rock one. The old school Entertainer. The do 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 do.
Is this a good time to tell you that I don't know what that is?
If you heard it, you'd probably be like, "Oh, I've heard that before." I wouldn't know it if you told me what it was, but I've heard it in some bullshit thing before. Yeah.
Sure.
And then I'm learning how to play "Say You Won't Let Go" by James Arthur. For my music class, that was a cover song. If you heard it, you probably would know it.
Probably. Can you play that "Sad See You Again" song that everyone plays when anything sad happens ever now?
The Charlie Puth song?
I don't know who actually sings it.
No.
Yeah, I know. Wiz Khalifa. Okay, I know he's in it because I don't know who goes around willingly saying my name is Poof. So, there's that.
It's Charlie. Charlie Puth and Wiz Khalifa.
Charlie Poop? It's Charlie Poop now?
Yeah, Poop. Poop.
Aaron, I missed you.
Poop. Man, I need to shave. My facial hair looks like shit.
Well, the people see you now because I hit the button and you did a thing.
Yeah, well, they can see how much like shit I look.
See, you got that neck. I have this like pimple right in the center of my neck. It looks like a fucking stoma right now, and it's really annoying.
Dog, that's the only good thing about being a fucking fat ass neck beard is it hides your neck pimples.
Yeah, but it's like right here, right in like my neck and my chest, like right above where it starts. So it just looks like I have a fucking stoma there. I'm just like,
right where I have I have a fucking mole. The exact spot I have a mole on.
Yeah.
It's gross. That's not a thing on my camera. That's on my skin. My white out skin. See how white I'm basically a fucking ghost, guys.
I mean, yeah. Look, I didn't want to say it, but like you're kind of pale and gross.
What? Me pale?
I don't know what it is, but maybe it's the lighting. But you look like you're wearing eyeliner right now because of like how the lighting goes.
I wish I was wearing eyeliner. I'd be more of an emo boy.
I mean, you had that hair going on.
Sadly, I can't say I've never worn makeup because theater you wear makeup, but like I've never worn makeup outside of theater.
When me and
Tina in my life
first started dating, she always told me she wanted to put mascara on my eyelashes because apparently I have very, very pretty and like fluffy eyelashes.
That's adorable, Kev.
I honestly
you ever let her do it?
No, I haven't because the thing is like I forget I have eyelashes because I have blonde hair there, so like it looks like I have none until you get close and you're like, huh, look at that. But the other downfall of that is that I also have like really blonde nose hair. So until it's too late, it's like, oh, there's been a half-inch sticking out of my nose.
I have a bushel out of my nose.
Oh yeah, it's the fucking worst. And then when it comes to everything else, it's just like black, gross hair. So
beautiful, like this, all pube looking.
Kinda, yeah. I got a very puby chest. That's how
I just haven't had time to shave. I'm gonna shave it. Literally get clean shaven again. I just haven't had time to shave it off yet.
When Tim's parents were here. Weekend. What was it, Sunday? No, Monday. They were here. They're like, whoa, look at you participating in No Shave November. I'm like, no, just no motivation to shave.
And when I have free time, I have other stuff I want to do.
Well,
little free time I have.
I have so much not packing to do. It's weird. Like, we're in this,
so have you figured out when you're moving? Saturday, Sunday?
We're closing Friday. So we're closing Friday, and then... See, it's weird because, like, if we were moving to, like, a different town or even, like, the other side of town, I'd be like, all right, I got to pack all my shit up and I got to go. Like, it's got to be in a box. But I'm moving 2 blocks. So it's
plus, also with the fact that, like, where you're staying right now doesn't have anyone for at least a couple months still.
Right.
You can take your time. Like, obviously you want to get in your own place, but you don't have to, like, get every single thing there within one day.
No, but, like this, like... My games and consoles are literally on 2 shelves right there. Like, I can just put them in the backseat of my car and go, you know?
Yeah.
We don't have a bed because we're done at doing the queen bed thing. Like,
every time you lean away from the mic, you get really quiet.
I don't know what that is. My gain is all the way up, so I'm going to just... How's that? Like, right up on it?
I don't know. For some reason, it's just like... I feel like you're getting interference from something or something, because, like, it just all of a sudden gets real quiet.
I bet if I turn my laptop fan off, maybe that'll help. And let me see other thing. What was it? I don't remember what I was just saying, Aaron. So look what you've done to me.
Something about bringing your games in the backseat of your car.
Oh yeah. Well, so like I could just throw them in the backseat of my car, and it's gonna be like not an issue. I would hope. Echo cancellation.
Just like going to like a friend's house.
Kinda. It's just like and again, nobody's here, so I don't know. It's gonna be one mess. We're gonna move Saturday and Sunday. But again, we don't have a bed because it turns out someone who's 110 pounds and half the size of me takes up all the real estate in the bed. So we're doing the king bed thing. So we have to go get a new bed.
I feel that.
It's the fucking worst, but
I feel that, bro. Anitra behind me is a quarter of my size, but somehow takes up 3/4 of the bed.
Oh my God, it's the worst. Women have no respect for the bed space.
Yeah, you. Yeah. I'm talking about you.
She's talking shit. Fuck you. Yeah. I don't think anyone could see in the window, but you know what? I saw. Oh, no.
I picked her nose.
Oh, gross. There's
eat it.
There's diseases going around, Aaron. You can't do that.
She is a disease. A disease of my life.
Got him. She brings all the love and joy in your life.
Stop.
Why did I laugh?
No more waffles, babe.
Wait, did I ever ask Anitra what the best of the 3 is between waffles, pancakes, and French toast? I don't remember.
What's the best? Waffles, pancakes, or French toast, Anitra?
Rank them.
Rank them 1 through 3.
Quick, now.
And if you do it wrong, you're a loser, and I hate you forever.
You already hate me forever, so what's the point?
Yeah, she got you there. The answer's French toast.
Pancakes are last.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
I like French toast and then waffles.
Good call, good call.
That's my girl.
Number one. Good choice.
All right. So everything's kind of half packed.
Can you go make sure the dogs aren't killing each other?
Fuck the dogs.
Please, thank you.
No, don't fuck the dogs. It's gross.
Don't. No, that's weird, bro. That's illegal in some of the states.
Maybe this is not a sody pop. It's a wine cooler. I guess other than moving, I guess what a transition to things I've been playing. Wow, it's been
wait. Before you continue.
Oh no.
Have you beaten Dragon Quest?
Okay, I don't remember.
That face makes me think the answer's no.
No, but I should have like a musical section of this of Kevin's Dragon Quest update. All right, so here's the shitty thing about no. Let me say it.
It's been weeks.
Shut the fuck up, Aaron.
You said you were on the final area weeks ago.
It wasn't the final area, it turns out. So here's the thing. What I've learned about Dragon Quest... Well, no, did I talk to you about job systems in RPGs or no?
A little bit. We haven't talked much about it. I think you mentioned it once.
Maybe. But... So, like, just to recap, because it's been a while since I've seen Aaron. The problem is, I hate when RPGs tell me, like, anyone can be anything in this world, because I never pick the right person for the right job, because there's too much choice. I'm like choice paralysis. So, I never had anyone who's like a a healer or a direct
This one has high
attacker.
strength.
Right.
They're going to be my healer. This one has high magic. They're going to be my physical tank.
Right. So I was like, okay, I got to go back. I got to get someone to be... They have to master a black mage and a white mage to get another class, which gets me a thing called Magic Barrier, and that makes like all spells like null and void to me pretty much. Like I take some damage, but like,
but it weakens the hell out of them.
Right. So I had to go back do that. That added another 10 hours on my life. And then I finally beat a boss, and then it turns out that was not the last area, to put it simply. Also, one of the guys that definitely made a high priest was just decided, I'm not in your party anymore, so fuck all that work you just did.
That sounds beautiful. That sounds like a good time.
I don't like job systems in RPGs. I don't want you, like, don't tell me who could be the fighter. Just tell me this person. Like,
I think it depends on the game, because, like, with some games, I agree with you. Like, I'd rather just, just tell me and put them on a path and let me make choices on, like, I like a lot of games, like, so XCOM, it's a little bit different, but XCOM puts your people on either, like, okay, they're a grenader, they're this class or that class. But when they get a rank up, you can choose either this type of grenader or this type of grenader,
like
where they're more facing this one. Yeah. And I like that is cool. There are some games that do the job class well, where, like, you can choose and it really doesn't matter, because, like, I would think, like, Fire Emblem Three Houses is kind of the one for me, where, like, you can literally do anything and it really doesn't matter because they're good enough anyways.
Full choice. That's full choice. Whereas, like, Dragon Quest, it's like, I have high strength, but I can be anything. I'm like, just tell me what you want to be. Stop fucking with me. Yeah. Like, so actually, my hero was the hero class, and then I turned him into something else. But apparently now he's a turtle. A physical turtle. As I guess, like, he had enough stats where I picked up, like, a tortoise heart, and I was like, I don't know what to do with this, but I went to the All Trades Abbey where you pick your job, and it's like, yo, you want to be a fucking turtle? And I looked at the stats, and they were higher than mine. So on the overworld, I'm a spinning shell. Hopefully you wait, I gotta show you, because I'm not even fucking with you.
What?
I'll show you. Oh my god, no, I'm in the middle of a cutscene. Fuck it. But, like, literally, one of the monsters in the game, I stole their heart, and on the world map, and even in battle, I'm a fucking turtle. Like, not my character, like, looks like my character, but kind of turtle. Like, he's a literal fucking brown turtle. And that's his class now, and I'm just rolling with it, because his stats are great.
That's amazing.
It's great. So, no, I have not...
Dragon Quest?
So, I've never beaten Dragon Quest yet. I'm working on it, but things are hectic right now.
Probably, I would say maybe by 2022 he'll have it beat.
No,
hopefully.
The guide I'm on page 7 out of 9, so I'm almost there.
7? It's only on page 7 out of 9, and it's been 150 hours.
You might be right. So anyway, that's Dragon Quest. What else have I been playing? Mega Man 7.
Played more Hades.
No, Hades had beat, dude. I think we talked about it.
Not since... Did we? You probably talked about it with Static, and I wasn't here, so I don't know.
Well, that's because you hate me.
Because Static's replacing me.
Yeah, actually, I don't know how to tell you this, but you're gone, dude. That's it.
Oh, okay.
All right, cool.
It's not like it was my idea to start this or anything, but whatever, cool.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm commissioning Stitch to just get rid of the blue stuff. I'm just Static's yellow guy now. That's it.
Oh. Oh.
Actually, I had an idea when he was here. I forgot to do it, but I was gonna get, like, duct tape over your names on the bottom and just write Static in, like, Sharpie.
But that would have been funny.
Totally forgot. I'm gonna do it next time he replaces one of us. We'll just Static graphics. What else did I play? Mega Man 7, which has the most bullshit. No, great game, A-tier game.
Mega Man sucks.
It just is the hardest Wily fight in any game, because it's very random.
Wily Coyote.
Dr.
Wily Coyote in Mega Man.
Wrong crossover, bro. It's shitty when the boss fight survival strategy is just take the least amount of damage you can. There's 4 pellets, and one of them's yellow.
I think I watched you do that fight.
So if you get hit by the red one,
and raged.
Yeah, because if you get hit by the red one, it lights you on fire, and it does, like, a couple hits of damage.
When you put the code in, you had to redo the whole level or something.
Okay, so that was partially my fault. So, like, if I was playing on Super Nintendo, that would be what you have to do. But because I was playing on the Legacy Collection, I didn't understand how the checkpointing worked. It made it seem like you can save state, but you don't. It has kind of, like, set checkpoint parts. And, like, one of them is right before Wily. I didn't understand that. So I was like, all right, well, I'm just going to go load up the save again and get all my E-tanks back. not understanding that like the game was like, no, I already handled it, dipshit. So then I had to go back and do all the Wily stages again, fight the bosses again, only to realize just I'm a fucking idiot. If I shut the game completely off, then I would have to go back.
Yeah.
So I'm an idiot. Fine. Mega Man 7's good. What else did I play? Sly Cooper. That game's great. I never played that. I don't know if you ever played Sly Cooper.
Played Sly Cooper. Nope.
No.
I'm not into stealth games.
Oh, well, that's the thing. It's not really a stealth game. There's like, it's more of like a stealth theme, if that makes sense. Like, he's a thieving raccoon, but the most amount of stealth you have to do is like, there's enemies who have spotlights that go. That's it. Like, it's a 3D platformer.
That's pretty rough, bro.
Dude, it's a 3D platformer. The only thing that sucks about the game is that there's a lot of one-hit deaths because Sly has no health bar.
That's annoying.
I
am excited. I'm finally gonna play Crash and Spyro, the new ones, because I got my friend's Steam account. And
good. You can finally be an adult.
Yeah, so I have like 300 something games from him, 600. I think I mentioned it before, but I have over 1,000 games from other people on my Steam account.
Cheap motherfucker that you are.
I'm not cheap. I'm poor. There's a difference.
Yeah, same thing. What else did I play since you've been gone? Sly, Dragon Quest still. I played Fortnite the other night, but you didn't come out to.
Bro, I played Fortnite last night.
Dude, I really, honestly, big thing. So when I moved, like, just so everyone gets what internet I've been working with here, I have 2 upload speed. Not 200, not 20, 2. I have 2 megabits per second upload speed. And that's what I'm working with here. When I'm moving, I'm getting 300. I demanded it from Optima. And, like, that's their lowest plan. I don't give a shit. I can't wait to play Fortnite and do things. Like, I'm really fucking excited so we can play Fortnite again online and streaming.
We can play games again.
Oh my god,
I'm excited.
I had to plug
I'm playing Fortnite tonight.
Well, I had to plug my PS4 in, and then I had to do Wi-Fi for the voice chat, and it was rough. But, so I played Fortnite, Sly Cooper. Oh, Hitman 2. I started, or no, Contracts, not Hitman 2. Hitman Contracts on PS2. And that game is aged like fine milk. It
Sounds like a great game.
Dude, oh my god, it looks like he's walking on air the whole time. The first mission in that game. Oh, yes.
Continue, sorry.
No,
I remembered other games you played.
All right, fine. I'll do the Hitman first, and you got to remind me because I forgot. I miss you. It's been too long. But the first mission in that game is like you have to kill like a guy that looks like Fat Bastard and his lawyer. And like the game just kind of drops you in the mission with like a little brief dialogue if you read your objectives. And I was somehow a butcher at an S&M party. So the point of the mission was to give an opium pipe to his lawyer, watch him get high, shoot him in the head, and then I had to dress up as a butcher, get a chicken plate, and then I had to figure out how to get the chicken to the fat guy and kill him, but I got pat down for weapons. So in my mind, I'm like, oh, let me bring a knife with me. That way I could be like, let me serve you chicken, and then stab him. Apparently the game's like, nope, can't bring a knife, but I could stuff something in the chicken. So I was like, I'll stuff the knife in the chicken. Makes sense. I'm a butcher. No, apparently you can fit a whole silenced revolver or a handgun in the chicken, and that works. Don't know. Game's fucking weird. I love it. I'm really bad at Hitman, but it's like one of those things that like you learn the mission as you go. Like as you fail, you're like, okay, I can't do that. I can't have this on me. And like saving and reloading is actually kind of fun. So like
I've only played the newest Hitman. I only played a little of it, but it was fun.
The old ones are
Hitman I've played.
The old ones are way more difficult, but when it comes to like stealth games or even like survival horror games, I hate not being able to defend myself. So like even if it's a stealth game, if things go south, I want to be able to like, okay, fuck, I can get out of this.
Assassin's Creed.
Right. So like I want to be stealthy, but if things go south, I want to be able to like, fuck you. Okay, I'm back to where I was. Like Hitman lets me do that. So if everyone, I mean, nobody can tell on me if nobody's alive to tell on me, right? That makes sense. Like, so that's what I want to do. So, like, oh, you saw me? Good thing there's 80 bodies in this closet. Fuck it, whatever. Dead Space 2, I beat that with Tina last night. That was our Halloween game, because we just beat it.
Bro, it's November.
Listen, we've been busy.
What's your Thanksgiving game?
Probably, like, Uno on PS4? I don't know.
Uno, dos, tres.
Dude, honestly, have you played Uno on PS4?
No, never even knew it happened.
It's weird because like you and like I'm on the bottom.
Can I play with you on Uno?
I think you can.
Can we play online?
Yeah, I think you can. You can either play with your phones, and I think that's how you play each other. But if you're playing the same system, it's like you're playing the computers. It's weird. It's like a 2-on-2 thing. It's actually really fun.
Weird. Let's do it.
Okay. What else have
I'm
I
just
played?
in the mood to play online games with friends now. That's all I
I mean,
care
once
about.
I move
Other
to it,
games are stupid.
online, I'm diving in, bro. Oh, Shadow Warrior 2. I played that. That was
played
fun.
multiple James Bond games.
Oh, yeah, I did. I was on a James Bond kick. Okay, so Shadow Warrior 2, I talked about it with Static. Don't worry about it. James Bond games. I started out with From Russia with Love because Connery died, and I had to jump on the cash, wagon.
Fair.
So I cashed in. I played From Russia with Love, which is my new favorite Bond game of all time.
Really?
That game is just good, man. For like that era, like the shooting feels good. Like there's no real like cover system, but like the shooting feels good, the weapons feel good, like the story's good. Sean Connery did the voice acting, I think.
Oh,
like, it sounds just like him. So unless they found the best Connery impersonator ever, it's so fucking good. If you have it on PS2 or Xbox, man, I really recommend playing that.
I used to, never played it, don't know where it is.
God, it's cheap too. I imagine it might have gone up a little
Bond
bit.
Games are.
Yeah, so every time I was playing that game, I brought up the other Bond game nobody talks about, which is 007 on Game Boy, which is a pretty decent Zelda game. And
yeah, I saw you killing some like I don't know people. I only saw a little bit of that
Wow,
game.
what a description, Aaron. I saw you
Well,
killing.
I was gonna say something, but I probably shouldn't say what I was gonna say.
Is it Oddjob? Was I killing Oddjob?
No.
Okay, well,
It was
whatever.
before that.
The martial artist?
I don't know something. I don't know.
Alright, well, whatever it was, Aaron.
I just shouldn't say what I was gonna say.
With the thing.
Yeah.
Well, you're in the desert.
I was gonna say something, but would have been a bad idea.
Listen, I don't know what that game's its own storyline. Whatever, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
but it's a pretty good Zelda game. If you can find it for cheap on Game Boy, dude, get it. It's a pretty decent Zelda clone. I played too much shit while Aaron's gone. I should let him talk now. I think I did it. Yeah, that's it.
I haven't played as much as you, that's for sure.
And I've also incorporated Bean Boozled because I'm charging people to watch me suffer. Also, see how big this fucking thing is? By the way, you think you'd get a lot in here, right?
Do you not? What?
It came in like
so dumb.
5 little baggies that I had to open individually. That had like 4 fucking beans. I was like, what's the fucking point of this? And so I guess you can buy refill bags, so I'll do that next time. But like, fuck me, I guess. Yeah. And yeah, I'm extorting people for money because if I'm gonna gag and throw
people
up,
like seeing you suffer. So
dude, the first day I did that, holy shit, man! Like
that was beautiful. You probably made like $30 at least just
something like
beans.
that. I don't know. I didn't think it was gonna get that popular, but like, it's a fun little thing now. So if you want to sub to,
everyone's ripping you off and doing it. In our groups.
No, Static already tapped out. I don't know if you saw.
Yeah, well, I think there was another 2 people, like 1 or 2 people also started doing it.
But like, so if people
like I said, our whole little circle's ripping you off, bro.
I don't care, whatever. It's
You're
good
a fucking trendsetter, bro.
You're a
trendsetter, bro.
We all grow and share together.
You're a trendsetter, bro.
I'm pretty fucking great.
All the trends.
Right. But like, yeah, sub to me. That's
except
3
that
beans.
jujitsu, you're only okay at it.
Oh yeah, that's what the shirt says. So it makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shirts never lie.
So we're gonna Hitman, and then yeah. I don't know. Let me look at my tier list and see if I played anything else that I can't think of. Oh, Little Nemo on NES is not good.
Played what?
Little Nemo on NES. It's not about the fish.
What good is it if it's not about the fish?
I don't know. I tried it. I kind of judged it too quickly, and I'm willing to go back. Oh, Metal Gear Solid on Game Boy. Because one of John said, "Hey, that game exists," and hey, Metal Gear shouldn't be on Game Boy, is what I learned. That's really it.
Damn, how have you played so many games?
Because they're short. Like, From Russia with Love's like 6 hours. Mega Man, if you know what you're doing in any Mega Man game, you could beat it in like 2, which I did. Not to brag, but like, once you know the weaknesses, you're kind of just plowing through things. Sly Cooper's not exactly.
Have I ever talked about playing Mega Man on this?
No, that's what I was really excited for you to talk about. But then you're like, oh, I can't. I have to be an adult. Like.
Oh yeah, I finally played Mega Man's.
Yeah, so why don't you...
the Mans of Mega.
Wait, did I talk about Barbie? Not with you. Never mind. I talked about Static.
No,
don't worry.
I haven't even gotten to play it yet, which sucks.
Yeah, well, you're not missing much. But go on, Aaron. How are you?
So I played the Man of Megas.
Which one?
1 and 2.
Ooh.
I played 1. It was hard as fuck.
Yep.
I beat 1 level.
You beat 1 level? That's it? This whole time?
I only played it 1 time. So basically, it was when I started saying I was going to play a Mega Man. One of my friends, I have a whole bunch of different legacy packs and stuff in the 2 different 2 different Steam libraries I have.
Mm-hmm.
So I installed. He told me to install that one. So which had 1, 2, and all that, and I think it's 1 through 5 or something. I don't know.
It's 1
Something
through
like that.
6, and then I think 7,
Yeah.
8, 9, 10.
So I installed that one, and he had to go because like I was gonna play it on Discord and let him watch while I played because he's beaten them all and he's in love with them all. Because he's very old school gamer, loves all NES, SNES stuff like that.
Okay.
So I was like, all right, he's gone, so I'm just gonna choose one and play. So I just chose one. And it took me a little bit to beat the first level I played, but I wound up beating it, and he came back right at the end while I was beating it. And he was like, yeah, why the fuck are you playing this game? And he's like, you should be playing 2.
Well, yeah, it's 1 is really cheap. Like really cheap.
So yeah, I started playing 2. I technically haven't beaten it yet because like I was really close and then I just haven't gone back to it because life. But I got really close to the end. Razor blades are way too overpowered.
Well, yeah, that's like the best part though, because it's the only weapon that shoots in 8 directions.
Yeah, everywhere.
And through
it's
walls.
Huge.
And it's through walls.
It's huge.
And it's great. You could use that on everything.
It's bullshit. I got it second though. I got the I forget what it's called. The item where you can I forget what it's called. It's literally just called item something.
Item.
I don't know.
Okay, whatever.
I don't know. It's something like that, and it's like I think it's the one where like it puts the thing and you can jump on it and it carries you across like a hoverboard.
Oh yeah, it's like a little jetpack thingy.
Yeah, I got that first, and then I got saw blades, and yeah.
Right.
But no, I was actually surprised. It could be because I was talking to someone while playing that made it better.
Maybe.
But I didn't think I'd have a lot of fun with it, and because I'm not a big platformer person. Right. I don't play a lot of older games often unless they're ones that I grew up with. So I don't know, like, but I had a lot of fun. Honestly, I didn't think I would.
So the
I'm
thing
down to play more of them.
Appealing about Mega Man is that you're a Pokemon guy. It's all about finding the typing of the bosses. I mean, they don't have as much logical sense as like, Pokemon, but like, once you find that weakness, and then you get to the boss rush, you're like, all those bosses that gave me trouble. Fuck you! I know how to whip your ass, dude. Now it's like, fuck you. I'm Mega Man. Get out of here.
Plus, also with the, I'd say with like the updated versions with the not save state checkpoints, it definitely was a good quality of life adjustment.
Right. And Mega Man 1 is that Yellow Devil is gonna fucking piss you off. So.
I've heard. I haven't gotten there, but I've heard.
Just use the pause glitch when you do that. So.
But no, so Mega Man was fun. What else have I played? I've obviously played lots of Among Us because Among Us is the greatest game ever.
You are so into that.
It's so fun, dude. I've just learned I'm really good at lying to my friends. It's fine.
Yeah, but you're too good at it. It's concerning. That's the problem.
Why is it concerning, bro?
I don't want you to murder me and go, I didn't do it. Anita's looking pretty sus, though. Like, I don't want that. Don't frame Anitra for murder.
I'm pretty good at it, dude. Why? She deserves it.
I guess.
But I also found out that from watching other people play Among Us who are more important than me, there's going to be a new Among Us map coming by the end of the year.
Is it free or?
Yeah, it's going to be part of the game. Like they're releasing a new one, the devs.
That's pretty cool, then.
Basically, a couple of the people that I watch play it sometimes when I'm doing schoolwork and stuff were playing with the devs of Among Us. And they were talking about how they're going to have a map out by January. Another new map. Because, they canceled the sequel and they're just putting more time into this one.
Yeah, which I think is honestly a great move since it just became popular. And you might as well just roll it into this game.
150% agree. I think it was definitely a smart choice by them. Especially seeing so many people are buying it on PC now because it is better to play on PC.
Oh my god, absolutely.
I'm willing to spend $3, $2-3 and get those little pets that follow you around and stuff. I don't even care.
That costs money?
Only the pets.
Oh, okay, it's not that bad.
All the clothes and stuff don't, but the pets do. Like the little things that follow you around.
Okay.
But I'm willing to do it because it's like $2 and you get all of them or something. I don't know.
That's honestly not so bad.
It's one of those things where it's like, okay, it literally does. It actually, in some ways, it makes it harder for you because it's easier to find you when you have certain pets and stuff. because like I can see you in the dark better and stuff. So in any way, it actually makes it worse for you by spending money on.
Yeah, but then you get a little doggo to follow you, so like.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
So it's worth it,
I guess.
But yeah, so I'm excited. I'm excited for a new map because I like 2 of the maps, but I hate one of them. So a 4th map would be nice. Hopefully, it's fun. What else have I played? I've played Madden a little bit, but not as much recently. I've played phone games because I'm a mark. I've played Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
How does it make you
so
a fucking mark?
Because I'm Marky Mark, bro.
Okay, sure. Yeah, you know, I never thought about it like that. I guess you're fucking right.
I just opened your fucking mind.
Gross.
I've played Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Fire ass game, super good.
Yeah,
I don't understand why people are like, it's not as good as I thought it would be. It's
Really?
not what I expected.
I've only heard good things.
I've seen that mostly in our gaming groups. People are like, oh, it's overrated. Oh, it needed more time.
No, I don't think that's fair. I think that's a lot of people jumping on the well, it's popular, gotta hate it along the Call of Duty thing, you know?
Mm.
Like fuck it.
Because so I'm not super far, but I think the beginning into the intro into the game was pretty good so far. Like story wise, I've enjoyed the story so far. So the biggest complaint is like all the games are based on like the Assassins versus the Templars or some form of that,
Right.
and they're in this game, but it's not a big focus.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like a side thing, which I think is fine because your dude's technically, at least where I'm at, not an assassin. He's literally just helping them because basically you're starting your own settlement in a new country and you're trying to build your own settlement. So like he's helping them because it's helping him. And I think like bringing a different perspective on it is good because if you do the same thing over and over and over, you get Assassin's Creed Unity and whatever the other one was at that time. Syndicate, which they weren't bad games, but it was just the same shit over and over and over.
So they were the same shit, but someone else brought up.
Well, yes, they got rushed. They had glitches when they first came.
Well, not even that. They were at the peak of like they were coming out every year, and only that after Unity was a glitchy fucking mess, which put like people's faith in Assassin's Creed at an all-time low. Then you also put out Rogue the same day. So there was like too much Assassin's Creed, and most of it wasn't good. Rogue was better than Unity, but like
actually Unity and Syndicate, now that they're like the glitches are fixed, are actually both solid games. Right. It's more of the same Assassin's Creed that you got at that time.
Right.
And I think so Odyssey, Origin, and Valhalla are all very similar gameplay wise, though each one's gotten cleaner because obviously Origins was their first time jumping into that style of gameplay. With this series, I mean, other games in their like company have had this, but like it's the first one with this franchise, so they had to change stuff. Mm-hmm. But like I think Valhalla is a good like, it's just a refreshing, like a breath of fresh air because you're not like right in the middle of Assassins versus Templars. It's the only thing in the world that matters. No, you're building up your own fucking settlement. Like that shit's cool. I like building up my own thing. It's the one thing I loved in Fallout 4 was you had to build your own settlement. Like. I like being able to do that in my games, and the fact that I love that like they had something similar to that in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, where you built up your own base and stuff.
Which I'm not against, but I never like get too into those base buildings. I always like, what? Let me do the story, like, and I always forget about that stuff.
But that's the thing. It's like so with the one in Valhalla so far, I don't feel like I need to go do it because you go do raids to get materials and then do it, but. Well, you had to do it the first time so they could teach you how to do it, tutorial-wise, teaching you how to get your blacksmith and stuff like that. But doing it gets you some stuff that doesn't matter, like it gets you like a tattoo guy who can get you new tattoos because that was big then.
Oh, I didn't realize that was the Viking thing is tattoos.
It is like it was a big thing then. It also gets you stuff like new shops, new stables, and gets you like upgrades that can help you in the game. So like. You don't need to do it to do the story, but like it will help you if you want to do it. I feel like so far this Assassin's Creed has been very good about the side stuff. Matters enough that if you do it, it's worth your time. Mm-hmm. But if you don't want to do it, you don't have to, and you can still continue the story.
Right.
That was a big complaint with Odyssey is that like you got level locked at times where you couldn't do stuff because you needed to go grind side missions or buy their little pass. They got rid of that. They don't have that pass because of the backlash and stuff. And so like the game is a lot more level where literally so far in the game I've done almost no side stuff. I've literally just done main story, main story, main story. I've played for about 10 hours of just doing main story stuff.
Right. And that's nice because I thought it was pretty shitty that like that XP boost thing was pretty shitty to be like that was clearly like it's not pay to win.
It was a money.
Come on, guys! Like fuck you, dude.
It was a money grab. And don't get me wrong, I loved Odyssey. Odyssey, I still think right now Odyssey is my favorite Assassin's Creed game.
Mm-hmm.
Like I have not been that hooked since Assassin's Creed 2. I just loved it, but I do understand the bullshit that was. I didn't have any problem going and doing the side stuff because I loved the side stuff. I loved the game. I loved the world, but I understand the bullshit about it.
Right.
If that makes sense.
No,
like,
it
I loved
does.
it, but it was 100% bullshit, and I understand why it pissed people off. Because if I didn't love the game as much as I did, if the game was more like Origins for me, where like Origins was good, but it was like, I just want to do the main story. I don't care about the side shit. The side shit's boring to me right now. I just want to get through the story, and I had to buy an XP thing to do that or go do the side stuff. I would have been like, this is fucking stupid. But because I loved Odyssey so much, I was like, it's fine. But I understand why people are pissed.
Right.
But Valhalla got rid of that anyway, so who cares? Valhalla's great.
I'm just so behind on Assassin's Creed that like I don't know when I want to still play Unity, Syndicate, both the O games, and then get there. It's just like I don't even fucking know at this point where to start. And I
would say start with Origins, Odyssey, or Valhalla. Yeah. Any of them. You don't really like. So if you even care about like the modern day stuff, which I don't think you do.
Nope.
But if you did, they literally explain what happened in the last game in like the little emails and stuff you can check in the newer game. So like I didn't do all the side stuff in Valhalla or in Odyssey, and Valhalla I like reading the modern day stuff. I have enjoyed the modern day stuff since Desmond.
Fuck Desmond.
But like I read all the emails and stuff, and like it literally explains stuff that I didn't even notice or know about Odyssey because I didn't do all this DLC stuff and side stuff. So like literally in these games it really doesn't matter. You can pretty much just pick them up and play at this point.
Oh, I've thrown the modern day stuff out the window because it just seems so fucking wild now. Like,
well, it's always been, but
now it's worse. Yeah. Like I don't give a shit about it.
I don't think it's worse. Like I don't think it's like crazier. It's just it is what it is. It's two separate stories that intertwine.
The best part about Assassin's Creed 3 was Desmond dying. And I was like, fuck yeah, we are so, like, and then at least in 4 and Rogue, it felt like everything modern day was just like, let's just put this on the back burner for a bit, guys.
Well, actually, so, like, even with, like, 4 and that, there is a lot of modern day stuff that you can do, but a lot, like, and including in the newer ones, too. So, like, I think the problem that people had with 1 through 3 is, like, the modern day stuff was pretty much mandatory.
Yes, and it was always at the best parts of the story. They're like, but what about Desmond? And I'm like, I don't give a fuck about Desmond.
Yeah, so, but like with 4 and on, and even these ones, like the modern day stuff is kind of important, but you can literally just skip over it and just go right back into the Animus. Like it'll pop you out, tell you one thing about modern day, and then you can just go right back into the Animus.
I guess.
And I've only been popped out of the Animus once so far in Valhalla, and it was literally at a time where basically like, so minor spoilers for the beginning of the game.
It's the beginning. I can't imagine it's that big.
Yeah, it's within like the first hour or two.
Then no.
Basically, stuff happens. You kill a guy, and then someone else says they're now the king of Norway, and your dad agrees to it, who's the king of your little area. And it's like, yep, I'll bend my knee to him. And then his son, who's like your brother, obviously, but like stepbrother. It's weird because your parents are dead.
What are you doing, stepbro?
Yeah, you get it. Wink. But he's like, I don't agree with this. I'm gonna go sail off to a different land and start my own settlement. And that's how you get your own settlement. And so basically, stuff happens. You do that. And then basically they get in the boats and go to leave.
Right.
And then you pop out of the Animus do whatever you want to do in the modern day. When you go back in, the girl who like runs the animus for you is like, okay, so a voyage by that ship from here to here takes about, let's say, 2 weeks.
Oh,
so I'm going to
yeah.
skip ahead 2 weeks.
I saw that
So-
in Statics. I thought that was a really good addition.
Yeah, so like they popped you out at an important part, but it also wasn't really an important part because you were about to sail for 2 weeks. So like they're kind of like, oh look, we're skipping over this sail, so you don't have to do a random voyage in the middle of the ocean for no reason.
Hey, bad.
That's the only time I've been popped out of the animus so far. So I can't tell you if it gets better or worse later on. I'm
How
still
many
pretty
hours?
early.
Yeah.
I think I'm like 8 to 10 in.
Okay. So,
I have done some bullshit side stuff and I have done some little things, but like it's been mostly main story. But I also play Assassin's Creed games slow sometimes because like I'll do something, pause it, go do something like with Anitra or something because they're one of the games I don't mind like pausing, going doing something and coming back.
I feel like there are a lot to take in it, like large chunks.
Yeah, so like it could be I could be more at like I'd say like the 5 to 6 hour for most people if they're just playing straight through. I'm not super far in, but I'm having a lot of fun so far.
That's all that matters, is it not?
Pretty much, that's all video games are, bro.
That was only the
And I
first.
started playing Fortnite again.
As you should. I missed it, and we dove back in like nothing went wrong, man. We were killing it. We won our first game when we came back.
So I didn't win my first game, but it was me and 2 people I played Among Us with.
Mm-hmm.
We squatted up and had a random every time. We did win 1 game. We had a lot of second and thirds, but I was actually impressed, dude. Like I think the guns, besides the snipers, are still slow as fuck, but the gunfire feels faster than it was when we used to play.
See, I think you're right, except for the burst fire. I feel like the burst fire got slower.
Maybe. I just feel like so I've been using a lot of assault rifle, and I've actually been enjoying using shotguns.
Okay.
I feel like they're a lot better than what they used to be. The tactical combat shotgun one, which they didn't even have when we played last.
No, I was using the charge.
Oh, I also like the tactical submachine guns. Those are really good at short range.
Like those.
But I just feel like the bullets move faster. The only thing is this, except for the snipers. The snipers are still really slow, and I hate the snipers in Fortnite.
Yeah, I'm not using them for that.
Yeah, but like the bullets feel faster, and I feel like I haven't had less than 5 kills a game yet. And you remember like there was a lot of games I'd get 1-2 kills maybe, but like I've been killing at least. Yeah, I've been killing 5 to 10 people every game.
Jesus.
And that was after taking time off. I don't know if it's because I've played a couple other shooters that were more fast paced than Fortnite is, so I got better, like playing Apex a little bit. I played a little bit of Call of Duty, which are both way more fast paced than Fortnite until you get into the building wars. But I don't build.
Wait, the Call of Duty you're playing Warzone? Or are you playing like full on Call of Duty?
I played full on Call of Duty. Not Warzone.
I don't know if I want to do that because like.
I don't anymore. It's not even on my system anymore. But I did between the time we've played Fortnite to now. I did.
Okay.
I guess I could talk about Apex. Apex has been really fun.
I mean, you talk about Apex because I want to know, like, you're gonna obviously say it's worth trying, but like, I don't want to hear what you think about it because I've looked at Apex.
I'll tell you.
I don't want to be forced to be on a team, which is why I never played it. And I know you can go off and do your thing.
I only play with friends, and I have a group of friends now who play Apex.
Okay,
and it's actually through Spock. Spock is the one who, like, her group of people is who I've been playing Apex with. But yeah, so no, like I'm really enjoying Fortnite. I'm like I played one night and I'm like level 20 because we played a bunch.
Yeah.
We're gonna play more tonight. I'm thinking about getting the battle pass just because I want the Marvel characters. What's annoying is I'm literally 100 V-Bucks away.
And you can't just get 100 V-Bucks?
Where I am on the level, I need to get level 99 to get the 100 V-Bucks free, or I have to the least amount you can buy is 1,000, I think.
So fucking get good, bro.
I was like, oh my god, that's so annoying. But so Apex for me is like Call of Duty and Fortnite had a baby.
Okay.
That's how I feel it is. So like Call of Duty is super at least when I was playing it, it was super fast. It was the most fast-paced Call of Duty I've ever played.
Mm-hmm.
Like literally there was no camping at all. It literally felt like when people in Modern Warfare 2 would run around with shotguns and knifing people. Like, it felt like it was that fast, and like the small maps, and it kind of got annoying. I don't like it being that fast paced.
Well,
Apex is in the middle for me. It's not as slow as Fortnite, because Fortnite, yeah, it can get sweaty if you get in like a group of people, but like there's a lot of downtime in Fortnite where you're kind of just running around exploring, and Apex has that, but the maps are like, the circle feels like it's faster, like it happens faster than it does in Fortnite. I feel like there's always something going on, picking up stuff, and like going and fighting. Like, it feels faster. I like that like each character has their own skills.
Which is like Overwatch.
Yes, which I guess you could mix that in there. Like, it has that. Like, I like that. Like, I've only ever played Lifeline because I've learned her skills, and I don't want to learn a new character right now while I'm still learning the game, because I'm still pretty new at it.
Fair.
Because I don't want to be a liability to people.
You are.
I know.
You fucking are, bro.
But no, like I really enjoy it. I like that like there's a trio, because a lot of times I've noticed there's like, I can get groups of 3 for Fortnite, but I can never get a 4th person.
Yeah, and
I like the fact that you can do singles, duos, or trios.
So you can now. You can do solo.
I'm pretty sure. I thought I saw someone doing. Maybe it's only duos and trios. Maybe. I know Spock and I were in a trios game, and we won a trios game after our 3rd person disconnected in the first 10 seconds of the game. And then we wound up winning the game, so that was kind of cool.
I guess it's not bad.
No,
fuck fun. That guy then.
What sucks though is like Spock is so much higher level than me, and Apex does skill-based matchmaking, kind of like Fortnite. So like me and Static, when me and Static played with her, we were both like lower than level 8, and she's way higher, so because she's been playing for a while, and we were just getting fucking murdered. I was so excited when I got my first kill, but once it kind of got into a more like, I got a little better and the lobby was a little bit like in between, not quite that bad, I started getting a lot more kills. I don't know, I feel like if you like Fortnite, you'll like Apex. You trade the build mechanic for skills pretty much. And I think for you, not liking the build mechanics just like me, having the skills is much more preferable.
Okay. If I can do solo, then
I'm not sure. I'd have to look. Maybe it is only duos.
Because I don't want to bog
it doesn't
down
matter.
somebody.
It doesn't matter to me because I don't play these type games by myself ever.
Okay.
I only play them with at least one other person. So that is why not having solo doesn't bother me. Because I'll always if I wanted to play a couple nights ago, but nobody was free, so I just went and did something else and didn't play one of the games. Because I don't like playing them by myself. They're games for me that are for playing with friends. I'm not there to be the best at them. I'm not there to, I'm so good at Fortnite, or and I don't have as much fun. Like, I have some fun, but I just don't have nearly as much fun playing by myself. I like being able to talk to my friends. It's why I've been so big into Among Us, because it's literally a group of me and 9 of my friends playing a game.
And I get that. That does make it more fun.
Especially in these COVIDiot times.
COVIDiot. I like that word.
Yeah.
Actually, I like that word when I see people drive with the mask on, because I want to punch them all in the face.
Yeah, they're dumb.
Because a lady almost hit me because she decided this is a great time for me to take it off on the highway. Here we go.
That's so dumb. I like this. So my mom made me one that's basically almost like, it's not a scarf, but it's one of those things that you wrap around your neck, and it's one full circle piece of material.
The gator.
You pull it down over your head. Yeah. So my mom made me one of those that literally I just wrap it's around my neck while I'm driving, and then if I'm going to go in somewhere, or even if I go do a drive-through, I put it up just out of respect, and I can just lift it up over my nose and then get my stuff and then just pull it down. Right. And it's no problem. I think those are great.
I like those, man. Work hit me. Jesus. I love you. I
think. Oh, and I watched Anitra play Little Hope.
Oh yeah, the dark.
The new Man of Medan.
Yeah. I gotta play those still.
It's short. It is really short. I'll say that.
But it's on Game
But it's
Pass.
really good. It's really good. It was fun. Some people hate it because of the ending. I'm not going to spoil why, but like I really enjoyed it, and I thought the ending was decent. It made sense. It made enough sense that it like I don't care. Like I get why people are mad, but people are always going to be mad.
People always big mad. That's like the rule of everything I've learned.
But yeah, no. So like I don't know. I guess I have done a lot in the last couple of weeks, and that's in between doing all my school stuff and other shit.
Busy times. A lot of shit's just been going on between both of us, and which is why I'm happy you're here.
School, people passing.
Dude, life has just been fucking all sorts of shit. Dude.
And I have to write a song, and I have 2 weeks to write a song. My
Making
first ever
my
song.
way downtown, walking fast. That's one I just made up right now. You can have that,
Bro, you're gonna be famous.
Dude. My new thing at work is like
you're so good.
We're playing music at work, and somebody just starts rapping. Like, so they'll be listening to Eminem. I start closing my eyes and I go like this. Someone goes, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "It's like Eminem is right next to me. You are that good. Oh my god, dude, you are so good." Like, if I just do this, I'm like, "Dude, Eminem is right here," and they just get really pissed off. It's so.
You're
fun.
such a dick.
I'm the biggest.
I love the Family Guy joke where it was like I think it was Brian was singing a song and Stewie goes, wait, who sings that? And then Brian says, and he goes, "Keep it that way."
Yeah, people use it all the time now.
Dude, I never hear anyone say that. I love it.
Because I think everyone knows
I want to hear more people. I want to hear more people say it because I find it hilarious. Say it to me when you hear me sing. I love it.
No, because you're actually good at singing.
No, I'm not. I'm horrible.
Yeah, you're horrible. So we got a shitload of news from like the past 2 weeks.
I don't want to. You can't tell me how to live.
Well, here's the deal.
Wait, you and Static didn't do news?
We did news, but like, well, maybe if you listen to the episode. But we also just
I know I really need to, but I just haven't.
We went through 50 minutes of us talking about what the fuck's been going on, Aaron. Like, that's so.
Bro, it's been a while.
It has been a while.
No,
listen. The news is like secondary. I'd rather catch up with you. That's like the most important part of this. So like
that's the reason we started this.
We're gonna look at everything in these news, and again, our news topic, as I think I talked about with Static and you. This is not like a come here for your gaming news podcast. This is just shit we want to talk about. So
this is adding on to the bullshitting that we're already doing.
So
the only thing that sucks is we don't have a Q&A this week because I've been busy and forgot to make a post, and Kevin didn't remind me. Kevin's supposed to be the good memory guy.
Okay, so I guess we'll start with the first one. I'm just gonna run down the line. The PS5 being available only online at launch, I don't care because I'm not getting one.
I think it makes sense. I mean, one, if whether you want to believe in COVID or not, whatever.
I don't believe in it, therefore it's not real. Done.
Yeah, exactly. But like one, it's smart for that because it's not. Look at the crowds every Sony release has ever brought.
Yeah, it's gonna be a mess.
People trampling over each other. There's literally people like robbing each other for their freaking PlayStations. People are nuts over this shit.
They are.
Like to the fact where I know people who have already spent $1,200 to buy a PS5 because they couldn't get it pre-ordered.
If you do that, by the way, you're
dumb.
A fucking idiot.
It's not like the PS5 isn't going to get another release. It's not like they're going to keep making. It's not limited. It's not like the stupid Nintendo shit that Nintendo does. There's going to be more. Oh no, you have to wait an extra fucking month.
And not only that,
big deal.
Most of the games coming out are coming out on both. So fucking relax. Unless you really want to play Bug Snacks that bad.
That's the other thing, is literally just buy it for your fucking PS4, play it now, and then once you get a PS5, it's a free upgrade for 90% of the games now.
Most of them. So I don't understand why people are
like Madden. I get next-gen Madden. As soon as I get a PS5, I have next-gen Madden because I bought this Madden.
That's generous for EA, to be fair.
Exactly. Assassin's Creed Valhalla. When the new one comes, when I get a PS5, I have next-gen Valhalla.
Yeah, PS5. That's
PS5, boys.
Yeah, listen, let people beta test it, man. They're gonna come back.
I mean, if I can get one, if I can afford it, I'm gonna get one. I want one.
Yeah,
but I also I also get it. Honestly, what I want first is the Xbox Series S, because I've been convinced on Game Pass. I have been converted to the religion of Game Passism.
So
I really want it. It doesn't help that I showed Anitra Game Pass about 2 weeks ago. She didn't even know much about it because she doesn't really pay attention to gaming news. And when I showed her the library, she's like, "Well, we're getting an Xbox because I want Game Pass.
Well, yeah. So, I think this is gonna be the first gen where I get an Xbox Series S over an X. I guess the transition to I want to do this in order. I like Game Pass because I don't own the games, and people argue that
you can keep it downloaded.
So yes,
like, even when they take it
off. No, I've learned that's not totally true.
Oh, okay.
So because I tried playing Red Dead Redemption 2 and it said no.
Well, that's stupid.
It is stupid, but like again, that library is huge. I will live with it. And
yeah, it's
so if I want to buy Red Dead,
300 games at least.
Yeah, if I want to buy Red Dead, I'll buy it down the line. That being said, I don't know if I want a Series X or an S now because I'm kind of taking like an L on my digital gaming stance lately. I mean, I still want to get an Xbox. Don't get me wrong, because Game Pass I still think is great. But like we did that whole thing on how like the Sony store was gonna get rid of PS3 and Vita and PSP games, and I did a whole little Twitter video on it. And it turns out they just made it fucking impossible to look for PS3 games on that store.
That's so dumb.
It is.
Can you do it on a PS3 though?
So
like,
PS3? Yeah, that was the third update I made. You can go on a PS3 and get the game still, but like it's such a pain in the ass. Like my PSP does not connect to normal Wi-Fi or what we call normal. Like it doesn't have the bands in it or whatever to like get on the Wi-Fi. So that's dumb. Fuck you, Sony. I mean, that being said, if I'm gonna get digital games, like I think I want a Series S. So that is that. So I don't know. This is gonna be the first time. I think that like the PS5 is gonna be an exclusive machine for me. Like I don't think I'm gonna use it as my main system this time. I don't know about you about it, but it's Series S time for me, man.
I'm gonna be a PS5 person. There's too many good games that are gonna be on PS5 over Xbox. I guarantee that I will love
that's
more.
Exclusive wise, I'm saying. But like if they're gonna come out on both, I think I want them on my Xbox now. I'd rather pay for Game Pass than I pay for PS Plus right now. That's me.
I don't know. I'm gonna probably pay for both because I'm a fucking mark and I already got Nintendo and Sony.
That's appropriate when you're a mark.
Yeah, well, I am a mark for PlayStation. I'm a Sony fanboy.
I'm
too, not gonna lie.
Like I can't deny that.
I'm also already have my year paid through next May of PS Plus. Like I'll probably get it at so the last 2 years I've gotten it as a birthday gift. A year membership, so I haven't paid for it in 2 years.
Yeah, I get that.
So I'll probably get it again, and I'll just keep doing that. So I think for me, because a lot of my favorite series were either at one point a Sony exclusive or they were known for being on Sony, I'm just gonna keep buying them on PlayStation because I thought about getting the digital PlayStation, but I think I'm gonna get the disc drive anyways.
Yeah.
But
even though I mostly support the digital future, just to have the disc drive,
that's kind of where I'm at. But I'm gonna do it for the Xbox because I don't own any Xbox One games.
Yeah, that's where I'm at too, actually.
Yeah, I own 360 games, but I own 2 Xbox 360s, mine and Anitra's.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not worried about we can play 360 games on that, so I'm not worried. The Series S is also Microsoft won with their price point. I don't need. The average person doesn't have a 4K TV anyways, 1440p. I have a $350 monitor and it only does 1440p. So that's perfect. It's literally meant for my type monitor.
What's that?
So I don't care.
I don't maybe this is my console peasant brain, but I don't see shit between 1080 and 4K. I just don't. I really think I get it's how far away you sit, how big your TV is, all this other stuff.
I mean,
but I put them side
differences, but it's not that big that it's worth the extra $200 for that.
Right. I will buy a 1080p TV as long as I can. I don't care.
I love for my TVs, that's fine. I have my one gaming monitor that's a little bit better than that. It's 1440p. Which again works with the Series S because that's literally what the Series S's main resolution is, so it fits perfectly.
Yeah.
I only got it because I got the monitor because the input lag is a lot lower, And for games like MLB The Show, where timing is so critical, I need that. Especially seeing like I played online competitively on that one. So, I mean, I haven't recently, but I will in future generations.
Fair.
But like, I don't know. I think Microsoft One, like that price point is
$299
so
is,
family friendly. It's literally the price of a Switch.
It's the price of a Switch, and for somebody like me who my priority is going to be, not to sound like a fucking adult nerd, but like mortgage and bills coming up, like I'd rather just pay for Game Pass, and like when a new game comes out, I hope it gets on there.
I honestly wouldn't be surprised if the Series S is the best selling of all the different types of systems. Just for the fact that like you and I bought an Xbox One way after it was released, and I sold it because I didn't like it.
That was before
I'm
Game
gonna
Pass.
it was before Game Pass.
Right.
Or it might have been right around Game Pass, but I didn't know much about Game Pass at the time.
Deal.
But I'm gonna get a Series S before I get a PS5, most likely. This will be the only time I've ever done that was I got 360 over PS3, and the only reason I did that is all my friends had a 360 and I was in high school. So like that was the reason. Yeah. But also you gotta think, like with COVID, again, not to keep bringing it up real life, but so many people are out of a job, but they're still gonna want their new gaming system.
I don't know if
I can't spend.
But I don't believe in it, so it doesn't apply to me.
Yeah, true. So. Exactly. $500 for that or $300, and I still get next gen system. Then you got the parents who are going to buy it for their kid to play Fortnite on. Should I buy this $500 system or buy $300 system?
Yeah,
I mean, it's just, it was such a good decision. Like maybe they might take a loss on something. I don't know.
I think Game Pass are raking in money, honestly, dude.
In the end, it was a huge W for gaming and for them.
So
I think it was so smart.
They did the rough math, and I don't remember the exact number of people on Game Pass, but they did. Just think about let's call it 45. No, it seems like a lot. Let's call it 4 million people have Game Pass. Just a low number. Times that by $15 a month. That's a fucking load of money, dude. That's a shit ton. And I won't lie. Like something on Game Pass, you could say oh, they're old and outdated, but hey, I didn't play them. They're new to me. You know,
Also, with all these new things, they're going to be able to put stuff like the new Fallouts on immediately. They're going to be able to put
Halo.
the new, all their new games are going to be on immediately, which brings even more people in.
I got to play that still.
It's insane to me because they're literally raking in Netflix money on top of all the other shit they're already doing.
I mean,
that's how I feel about it.
I know people hate digital, but and the argument it always is you're not owning the game. You're owning a license to play the game. And I really don't see how you can go wrong with Game Pass, where it's okay, look, I don't own it. You're right, but I'm also downloading it, I'm installing it, and then I'm done with it and I delete it. I understand that I don't own it, but I just want to play games. As annoyed as I was about the whole digital game thing with PlayStation the other night. Yeah. One, it just made me realize I don't care if something's on sale. Maybe just don't buy it till you want to fucking play it. And that way you don't spend money. Because you don't... I'm maybe this is me, again, growing up, but you're not saving money if you're still spending it. Doesn't matter how...
using it.
Right. Yeah. So now I bought a game. So my goal when I get a PS5 or an Xbox Series, whatever, is don't buy the game till I'm ready to play it. Just, I got to stop doing that. It doesn't matter. I feel that. Yeah. Maybe if something's $1, we'll talk. But... I just have to be better. And, for somebody who's, I just got more priorities, I'll pay the $14.99 a month, and I'll just download, install, and play whatever. And, again, I have all these old-ass games to play still that I haven't.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I think Series S is the way for me to go right now.
Yeah, I think it was smart, honestly.
So, we did that.
And I never compliment Microsoft.
I'm still forever going to be mad at them for convincing people to pay to play online. Yeah. Listen, they are kind of.
They're the ones they're the ones that are kind of making it a little better though, because at this point with Game Pass, you're basically not paying to play online. You're just paying for Game Pass.
Well, so if you get the Ultimate, you get Xbox Gold.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you're technically basically just paying for Game Pass.
The other thing, I don't remember what I was going to say. Never mind, I lost it. Oh. It's when they're it happened with Sony too. When they had the PS2, Sony was on top of the world. And they made that thing work. And then the PS3 came out and they were so cocky because the PS2 sold like gangbusters and then it became dicks. And then they became dicks, they got their ass handed to them by the 360. And then the PS4 came out and they came on top again. But I think they're getting cocky again now because I got a lot of little stories here about just little shit that's annoying. And now second place Xbox is doing cool things. I like second place Xbox. I like that they're diving into the memes. Like
it's what like the giveaway of the fridge. Sorry,
fridge,
I just thought about that. That was hilarious.
The fridge, the Game Pass. Like I don't think Xbox Game Pass would be a thing if they were winning. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think they would do it. But like,
no, I agree. Like competition breeds creativity. Like people get mad about competition. Competition's good.
Yeah.
Like you don't want to be because if it's, I mean, not to bring wrestling into it, but look at WWE. I love WWE. I love a lot of the stuff on there, but they get lazy. And it's because they know no matter what they do, they're the top company. Yeah. That's why, even though there was some crazy ass shit in the late 90s, early 2000s, some shit that just didn't make sense and was bad, it's because they were willing to try shit. They were willing to try anything because they wanted to win and stay in business.
Right.
They wanted to beat their competitor. When you have a competitor, it's just like in wrestling. Like, if I'm going out against someone I know I'm just going to destroy, I'm going to go out there, just have fun, do what I want, be stupid. Right. But if I know I'm going against someone good, I'm going to try shit.
That's why
okay, well, I hate you. Like you said, when you were going up against, who was it? One of the state champs or whatever. And your coach told you could do this, you could do that. You went out there and tried shit. You were like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to try this because competition breeds that. You need that because if you don't, you're just going to get your ass beat.
Yeah. I mean,
you might as well go try shit, see what'll work.
I mean, like I said, I like this competition. And look, I felt when I was playing Sly Cooper a little bit that like I got into the point where like, man, I fucking love Sony stuff. Like I'm playing a Sony exclusive and I was like, this is great. But like, you have to remember, these companies don't see you as anything more than a dollar sign. You don't have to be dedicated to PlayStation. You don't have to be dedicated to Nintendo or Xbox. Just if this generation
get what you like and have fun.
If that's the one that looks the most appealing to you this gen, just get it. And then if you have money, get the other one.
I make jokes and I always say how I'm a Sony fanboy, but like I said, during PS3 360, I had a 360. Yeah. I'm probably getting a Series S first because
this time it's working for me. Like I have more of a reason to want an S. And like, granted, okay, everything I'm playing on my Xbox One will be on the Series S. So what's new? Maybe I just got a nice entry to the Xbox ecosystem, and now I just want to keep going. Right now, it's just working for me, you know. So man, we rambled. All right, let's.
We do that. We're good at that.
Yeah, let's run down. Let's see. I don't care about the Sega thing yet. We'll see how much time. Aaron, that Mass Effect trilogy is finally confirmed. How do you feel?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Great.
Yes.
So
I'm so happy, dude.
I know you're really excited about that, but I feel
love
like
Mass Effect.
The only
that reminds me.
Yes,
I had started a Mass Effect playthrough of Mass Effect 1. I was going to play through the trilogy again. I got like 6 hours into Mass Effect 1, and then this was announced, and now I'm like,
don't quit.
I'm like, there's no point in me continuing to play this. I'll play something else.
Just play it. You're gonna get the trilogy anyway. Even if you beat all 3 of those games, you would buy the trilogy anyway. Just play one.
But then I'll be burnt out and I won't play it immediately. I want to play that the day it comes out.
Listen, play 1 and then just do 2 and 3 on the collection.
I want to see if they change anything.
Then go back later. Anything. Just play 2 and 3 on the collection and just finish 1, dude. Don't stop.
No, I'm gonna stop.
Okay, I tried. All right,
it was like a week and a half ago, and I haven't played since because of it.
Well, then there you go. So you're already doing what I'm saying. All right, so here's the fucking shitty thing. Speaking of first place Sony being a big dumb. All right, so the PS5 is not going to support external solid states at launch. But
dumb.
They will be reserved for your future. I'm not saying Xbox is great. I got to turn on the Elgato because nobody can see. I'm not saying that like the Xbox solution is great, where you can either buy their $220 1 terabyte card. That's shitty. But at least like they're giving you the option to put games on a hard drive and copy them to the actual system and play them later. Because that is a smart thing to do. But Sony's being cocky and like, nobody can expand the storage until the future. Which is really fucking shitty, dude. I don't understand why they want to do that. And it's like, it's kind of because they're in first place. And I don't know if you know this, but the 1 terabyte you're getting is not even
No,
I
it's
mean,
like what, 670 gigs, 700
that's
gigs.
so not like you tell me you need 300 gigs for that OS. Like, eat my ass.
I mean, a
don't
lot of
believe
them are
you.
usually like 100, 150, but
It's just so dumb, dude.
yeah.
So for example, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War takes up 133 gigabytes of space on PS5.
Not
Like-
surprised. I mean, look at Warzone. Warzone, because you need to download the whole Call of Duty game, it's like fucking
It's so
200
dumb,
gigs.
dude. I mean, this is a short story, but it's one of those things like, Sony, what the fuck are you doing? Like, why would you make it? Like, it's clearly gonna be done in the future. Just do it now.
It sounds to me like it's a gimmick for them to try to make more money.
It sounds dumb. So the other part of that is another first place Sony thing. So you apparently can't put your PS5 saves on the USB hard drive to transfer over.
That's dumb.
You can't. You can only do it with PS Plus. So you have to get PS Plus now to transfer your PS5 saves.
That's dumb.
That's, again, a dumb thing. Like, why the fuck are you doing that? Like, it's something like that. These are real short because I just want to. It doesn't have a web browser. I know that sounds really unimportant.
Don't care.
No, see, you say that, but like, there are times when I use that web browser just to just go on it real quick. I don't know.
The only time I've used the web browser is when a game forces me to go into the web browser.
Okay, well then it's a big deal to me.
I mean, that's fair. I don't understand why they wouldn't have it. I feel like Xbox is going to have it because it's going to be like a little PC.
Just
because
do it.
It's Microsoft. But
so again, more first place Sony bullshit. I feel like I'm ragging on, but I'm not. It's just things that have come up. Apparently, Sony's been talking about increasing game prices above the $70 standard now.
Yeah, nope. I won't buy them until they go down.
Let's see. But he didn't rule that out. I didn't read this because I just saw this. But essentially, they're like, look, nobody said $70 had to be our ceiling. I mean, it was kind of like discussed that $60 has been like since what, 2005? That $60 is a new standard. But like,
you know what's funny? I don't even pay $6 for games. I pay $50 if I want a new game because Walmart sells them for $50.
Well, that's Walmart, but like, so now you're gonna have to get to 60.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know. Sony seems really open to just nickel and dime.
Kill themselves.
Right, I mean, that's extreme. I don't know about that. Okay, let's see. Aaron, did you watch the AEW announcement?
No.
God fucking damn it, Aaron. It's the one thing I asked you to watch. I'm running through this news because they're not like big
I
things.
forgot.
I really wanted to talk about that with you. I'm so upset with you right now. That was like the big one I really wanted to talk about.
We can talk about next week.
No, Aaron.
We're already a week behind. It was supposed to be for last week, I
know.
thought.
All right, look. Whatever.
So we'll make it 2 weeks behind. It's fine. We're slow. We're dumb. We're behind the times.
All right, hold on. Let me just get it out of the way. All right, AEW's got 3 games coming out. 2 of them are mobile games.
3?
So 3.
Oh,
There's the...
Number 3?
Oh, geez. Britt Baker, don't talk to me right now. I don't want to hear you. Except those glasses are too big for your face. All right, I'm going to share my screen with you. I know I'm doing this in real time, and it's going to fuck everything up, Aaron. But I want you to at least like get a quick browse of it. You have to do this for me. Shut the fuck up. Aaron.
Okay, Daddy.
Okay, there's Britt on screen, but now I got to fix Discord. Look what you've done.
This is you.
No, this
is
is
your
you.
fault.
If you watched it, I wouldn't have to do this, Aaron.
And you have an ad in 3 seconds.
Oh my god, listen, I'm fucking working on it. It's Britt Baker's fault. She's an actual dentist.
I'm not saying ad block, but why don't you have ad block?
Because I like to support creators. I'm not a piece
I'm
of
sorry
shit
you're
scumbag.
a dumbass. Yeah, that's why you fucking emulate. You'd never catch me doing that shit.
I emulate because I care, first of all. Let me
That
get
makes
to...
no sense.
Shut up. So this is what the game looks like, according to Kenny Omega. Don't you see it? It looks so good. He's joking, by the way. That's not what it looks like. Son of a bitch! I don't know what it looks like.
Maybe if you had ad block, that wouldn't be too bad.
I want to support AEW, Aaron. I don't put
You
ad block
support
on
Axe?
I don't put... no, I'm not in middle school anymore. I don't ad block your shitty Twitch channel. Look at this. This is great, first of all.
Wow. My Twitch channel's shitty. Okay.
Yeah, I know. So anyway, let's get to it. So the big deal, number 1, Kenny Omega name drops No Mercy. That like we want a game like No Mercy, a game that's arcadey, fun, easy to play, difficult to master kind of deal, right? So here's what really did this game in for me. Because when I played wrestling games a lot, they were made by fucking Ukes, man. The SmackDown vs. Raw people.
Yep. And that's who's making
Dude,
it, right?
They're here. They're in. And people, I will say, are pretty judgmental because they said, "Oh, it looks like shit." Dude, this is their like first alpha build.
It looks arcadey.
Yeah, it looks awesome. It's their first.
I'm down with it.
It's their first.
It doesn't
alpha.
have to look like fucking perfectness. I like
No.
arcadey shit.
Like, I want to just jump in and have fun. That's my issue with, like, 2K19 and 8. Oh, by the way, there's intergender matches because Hikaru Shida just beat the shit out of Ken.
No.
You don't want
Not
that?
allowed in my America.
Yeah, you're right. I hate that. I hate when my fake fighting has intergender wrestling. But, like, I think that's cool. She gave him the Falcon Arrow. Nobody kicks out of that, dude. I don't know if you ever heard, but nobody kicks out of the Falcon Arrow.
Oh, my God. She just gave him... That was a... Man, if I took a Shining Wizard like that, I'd be dead. I'd lose my teeth.
But, like...
Oh, my God. It's the melt.
The Melter Driver. So, Aubrey Edwards, I don't know if you know this, but she used to be in game development. And,
really?
Yeah. She used to work at a mobile game studio. And so she was like...
That's kind of cool.
If we're going to make a mobile game, I don't want it to be shitty. Like, so guess what they're making? What's the one feature that everyone wanted from all the 2K games that everyone asks for every year?
No idea.
GM mode.
No way.
There's a mobile game that's a straight up GM mode for AEW.
Bro, I will pay for that game.
I will pay for that game. And I can't remember what the
GM mode was my favorite.
Yeah, that's why I wanted you to watch this, because that was like my favorite thing to do. What up, Big Swole? Get out of here. Look at it. All Elite General Manager, dude. It's a straight up GM mode.
Yo, I don't even... This could literally cost money. I'd buy it.
I want this so bad, man.
Charge me $5, I'll buy it.
And again, this is all pre-alpha footage. Like, who even knows if it's going to look like that?
It'll probably look different. But it'll look similar, but different.
What was the third game? There was a third game. I gotta find it. Maybe there wasn't? I don't remember. Oh, it was like something like Casino Double or Nothing. It's something like spin-offy. Dude, I'm so excited. And they all dressed up like Steve Jobs, which I loved, by the way.
Yeah, I respected that. I saw pictures of that.
All of their speeches came out, but like, when Tony Khan offered me a contract, I said, under one condition, I get to develop games. And it turns out, I don't know shit about games. Like, Cody was like, I don't know jack shit about video games, but Kenny does.
That's funny.
Yeah, Kenny has apparently been like the brainchild behind all this, dude. Like, him and Aubrey Edwards.
Well, I mean, he's such a big gamer. It would make sense to at least have him, like, maybe not obviously develop the game, but have him as an idea guy behind it.
Yeah,
like he knows what gamers want because he's a fucking gamer.
Yeah, I'm just really excited, man. I really want a good wrestling game again. Like, I haven't tried Battlegrounds, but like, I don't know, something about it isn't catching me as much.
Yeah. God
damn, that perm is sexy. That perm mullet. I fucking love Kenny Omega. Anyway, that was cool. And
I dig it.
Dude, I'm really
I
excited.
don't think you should have ruined our entire podcast for it, but I dig it.
That's not ruining the podcast, dude. I wanted you to watch one thing, and you were like,
you moved everything.
I'm so... People listening to the audio don't fucking care, Aaron.
You're a monster.
You're a monster. All right, what else do we want to run through? Because we got to get to the gauntlet, too.
No, we don't.
Spider-Man bricking PS5s. I don't really care about that. Okay.
I didn't even hear about it. You have a year fucking warranty. You'll be fine. Just send it in and get a new one.
Sure. All right, Aaron. Do we care about the Avengers losing 96% of its players since launch? Because that seems like a lot.
Well, you got to think 96% of 100 people is only 96 people.
That's pretty good.
No, it's only 96 of its PC players. It said.
No, it's apparently a lot. It says PC here, but like nobody's playing that thing, dude. When me and Sad were talking about it, he's like, I haven't touched that game since I beat the story.
Yeah, it was one of those games that had a decent story, but it was too short. They thought they were going to pull people in like it was an MMO, but it just didn't have that appeal.
Nope. I never thought MMO when Among Us is being used as an online dating app and it's super sketchy. Can we just read this?
I mean, I guess.
Fuck the Avengers story. Hold on.
What?
Anyone who's played a few rounds of public lives in Among Us can attest. Growing popular is a dating app.
I'm so confused.
Internet dating is all the rage nowadays, especially when physical dating has been made unsafe. Just throw it out there. That's how interested we are in Avengers. We don't even give a shit that it's failing. I'm more interested in how Among Us is being used as a fucking dating game. Tinder and all. Bumble have seen increased user activity since COVID entered the picture, after all.
What?
The parts of the world. Okay,
the pitiful display of young love, it said at the last sentence. The pitiful display of young love.
Could become a dangerous game. It turns out to be an imposter for more nefarious. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? I don't. Oh my god. Is this just. Why is there a Pikachu?
Dude, if I could get Pikachu on my Among Us, I'd be so hype.
I don't understand what this article's about, and it's written like shit. Okay, enough of that. Yeah. So Avengers, look, GG, you tried. Alright, so I really want to talk about two things, Aaron. Do you care about the Game Awards?
YouTube and the game. I mean, we could talk about it real quick.
We're going to talk about it. Alright, so
we can talk about Game of the Year at least.
Alright, we'll do this quick. Alright, so here's YouTube's new shitty policy.
Yeah, just explain to me because I haven't read it.
So pretty much the too long didn't read version is, if you're on YouTube and let's say you don't qualify to monetize your videos, which now you need like 1,000 subs.
A lot now, yeah, it's a lot.
So YouTube decided we're gonna run.
It makes sense why they do a lot more, but like I get that.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, now they're gonna run ads on your videos, and you're getting 0 pennies of that.
That's shitty.
That's so shitty. So like now YouTube is just straight up being like, hey, we know you worked hard on this and you're not available to qualify for monetization. But we're going to run ads in your videos anyway, and you're going to see none of that money.
Yeah, that's shitty.
That's so shitty, dude. Like, look, I'm not saying Twitch payout is a lot because, you know, you run, I think the last 30 days, I'm going to say I made a total of 20 cents from Twitch ads.
It's probably more than me.
But it's fucking that, you know?
Like, better than 0.
Dude, like, let's see. We have this new section to let you know that starting today will begin slowly rolling out ads on a limited number of YouTube videos from channels not in the YouTube Partner Program. This means, as a creator that's not in the Partner Program, you may see ads in some of your videos. Since you're not in the YPP, I love that. You won't receive a share of revenue from these ads, though you'll still have the opportunity to apply for the YPP as you normally would. So pretty much, like, I can't draw in an audience. I have a notification. I can't draw in an audience now. Now I have to just... People, sorry, you gotta suffer through ads that I'm not even getting money for. So now you're just turning everybody off, dude.
Yeah, honestly, that's one of the things about watching non-partner people is there's no ads.
Right. So I don't support ad block because I think you should support creators, but I would happily use ad block on YouTube now.
Fair.
You know, if you don't qualify and I'm getting an ad on your video, I'm blocking it. Sorry, YouTube. Fuck you.
Fair. All right, Game Awards.
Game Awards, Aaron. Let's run down all these. We got to do the Gauntlet. Oh my God, we're at an hour and a half.
Let's just save Gauntlet for next week.
No.
Save it for next week.
No, Aaron, dude, so many games came out.
We're going to have less news, though. It's fine. We're going to have less to talk about and less news.
All right.
Just save it for 1 week.
Right.
We'll save it for 1 week.
Aaron,
we're already basically at an hour and a half.
Okay. All right. We're going to look at all the categories. Let's start at the bottom, Aaron. We'll get the Game of the Year last.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
You know what? Since we're not doing Gauntlet, we can take our time through this.
Okay. Aaron, best esports team. Who do you have? I'm going to judge it solely based off...
I'm going to go Overwatch because...
Where'd you see? Oh, these guys right here?
I'm looking at their games. Only because I hate all the other games.
Okay, I'm going by those guys with the sick G2 esports because those guys remind me of Imperium. And I don't even watch NXT anymore, but they are cool.
All right, cool.
All right.
Good choice.
I don't give a shit about that. Esports host, I don't fucking know any of these people.
Hold on.
What
We're
is this
go
girl's
with the one
name?
In the middle.
Is Scotch di Porte? Where is she from?
She's from Pretty Land.
Okay, sure. We're going to go with that. All right, Aaron, best esports game. Wow, we're doing the esports things right
Fortnite,
away.
Bro.
Yep.
Fortnite.
No, Fortnite's my favorite out of all these. Honestly, I don't know anyone that plays Valorant other than like Civ Fitness.
A lot of my friends do, and a lot of streamers do.
I thought it was like the last thing I heard about it was that it was like in closed beta forever, and then all of a sudden people are just playing it. What is?
Well,
it?
It's open now. It's basically Counter-Strike and Overwatch had a baby.
All right, good enough for me. Okay, Fortnite it is. I win.
I don't like Counter-Strike though,
Oh my God, best esports event. I don't fucking care, dude. Sure.
I am Kato East 20. Oh, it's Counter-Strike. Go. Never mind. Overwatch one on the right.
Overwatch it is great. We're doing so good. Best esports. There's coaches for this.
There's coaches in esports. I didn't know this.
I'm going with the fat dude.
Yo, I want Lee.
Where's Lee?
Lee's my boy.
Lee looks way too serious, man.
That's why I like it.
Wait, this dude's nickname is Rambo. Therefore, he's
Rambo.
Cool. Yeah, you know Raymond.
Rambo.
Fuck this. Oh my god, there's too many esports categories.
Scroll down. What is it? Who we got?
Oh, I don't know.
Crim 6. We're going Crim 6.
Damn, Crim 6. That's
he's the only one that looks like he could possibly be a chill dude.
No, he looks like he beats his wife when he gets home. I'm gonna go with this dude that looks like just he's nervous to be there. So
he really does. He looks so nervous.
Yeah, I'm going with Heel.
He is playing League of Legends though.
God, can we talk about games? Okay, best debut game. We have Carrion, Mortal Shell.
I know one of these games, so I'm only gonna go with the one I know.
I'm gonna go. Well, Carrion, I've seen John play, and it looks cool.
Good?
It looks cool. He got stuck on one part, but I don't know if it was him or if it was bad design. But I can't say Phasmophobia, even for somebody who hasn't played it, has made.
That's the one I was gonna go.
Yeah,
everyone's talking about that game. I want to play. Yeah, it's cool.
Among Us and Phasmophobia are like everyone's talking about.
Yeah, they blew up.
Yeah,
Phasmophobia decided to release itself as like a pre-release game at the perfect time.
Yeah. Honestly, I mean, if you're on PC, if you're not playing Among Us, you're playing Phasmophobia.
Yeah, that's what it feels like, at least.
Yeah. So, Mortal Shell, I've seen people talk about, but not enough.
It looks kind of cool. I don't know anything about it, but it looks kind of cool.
Like a different take on the Souls method. Oh my god! Oh, content creator of the year. I only know one of these people, and I'll just go with Alana Pierce.
I'm going Valkyrie because me and Anitra watch her a lot, and I really like her. Who is
she?
She plays a lot of Among Us now. She played Minecraft and stuff. She's a YouTuber. She's signed exclusively to YouTube now. She's really cool. I like her a lot. They're the group that we watch play Among Us. I only know Tim because of Fall Guys.
Yeah, but honestly, as much as I love Fall Guys, that game, like I don't know anyone playing anymore.
So it's weird because like Among Us and Fall Guys in a way are very similar in that they're very repetitive. But something about Fall Guys just gets boring after a while, whereas Among Us for me doesn't.
So, because Among Us is more like your there's a conversation happening where Fall Guys is like, all right, I'm doing this mini game. And then they've added more now, and I have not gone back. It could be the greatest game ever now. But
I haven't touched it since.
Yeah, I just haven't had time.
I actually know most of the people here.
I don't know who J. Ann or Nick Merckx is.
I know most of them.
All right, moving on. Go Alana Pierce. Best multiplayer, Aaron. I already know where you're going.
Among Us.
Yeah,
Among Us.
I
could see Animal Crossing winning though.
I can't, because you know what? The Animal Crossing multiplayer is shit. And I'm just going to say,
I agree.
Everything in Animal Crossing is designed to waste your time, and not in a good way. Like, I love watching Tina play it, but, like, those menus drive me insane. And, like, I have to go to open my gates, but then I have to make sure, like, people are invited. Only one person can come at a time. Like, it's so... And, like, honestly, there's nothing to do in multiplayer in Animal Crossing.
Yeah, I agree. But I could see it winning. Is all I'm saying. I think Among Us should win.
I think Among Us.
Call of Duty is the same as always. Valorant is just another shooter.
Like
Fall Guys was great, but it fell off, and I just think Among Us.
Look, Fall Guys.
Among Us is the one that should win.
Fall Guys might be a second, and I don't know because I just haven't gone back. But Among Us is it for me, clearly.
Among Us, it blew up and it's still on top of the world right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna
go.
With
it hasn't died off yet.
We got best sport. Why are sports and racing in the same category?
Because racing's a sport.
No, it's not. I will stand by it. Racing. The car is doing the work. I will stand by this forever. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to disrespect racing, but like, I don't think racing isn't a sport.
For any of these, I guarantee F1 will probably win.
I was going to say Tony Hawk.
I want Tony Hawk to win. Tony Hawk was fun.
Yeah, I think Tony Hawk's got it, man. I think
I think F1's going to win.
All right, we should put a bet on this. Damn it!
I don't have money or anything to put a bet on.
We still got the pizza thing for the gauntlet. Best sim strategy. Honestly, I didn't even know there was a new XCOM out.
Neither did I.
Yeah. I don't know.
I have no clue. I've never played any of these. I'd give it to Gears Tactics just because I've heard it's a tactics game on Xbox, and they've had Halo Wars to.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Flight
Sim.
Sim.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Flight Sim because apparently it's like overly realistic. So That's my vote.
Maybe.
Are we gonna check up on these? Because I don't watch the Game Awards.
I don't either, but we can check out the results afterwards.
Okay. I mean, we'll have to do that.
I don't mind. I don't mind
All
doing
right,
that.
best family game. This is where things get interesting.
Animal Crossing's gotta win.
I'm gonna say Animal Crossing, or you know what? These are all good games, but I think Animal Crossing.
I don't think any of them. I feel like when you think family game, any of the other ones are bigger than Animal Crossing.
Also, it's
and
weird.
This is the biggest Animal Crossing ever because it came out at the perfect time and everything. Like that's what a lot of people aren't getting. I don't think.
Well,
I'm not saying you, but like it's just such a it's the Animal Crossing was already a big series, and this is the biggest Animal Crossing. Like it's not even close.
So I agree, but it's like I don't like. Do you play Crash Bandicoot with your family? Like no, it's kind of like just one person playing. Like Fall Guys, maybe you switch off. Mario Kart Live, I don't know if that should count.
See, if it was like a regular Mario Kart, like a new Mario Kart game came out, I could see it. But being Mario Kart the live one, I don't. That's why I just skipped right over it.
Paper Mario, like that's a single player RPG ish. Like I don't understand.
Same with Minecraft Dungeons, isn't it?
No, you play that together, but like
I just see Animal Crossing.
Yeah, that's an Animal Crossing right there. I have a hair in my neck sticking out. It's just long enough where I can get it, but I can't. All right, we got best fighting game.
Yo, I wouldn't be surprised if Mortal Kombat won because of the
Street Fighter 5 Champion Edition. That's a thing.
I feel like Mortal Kombat has gotten like some of the DLC and shit that people liked. I think.
So yes, but one, I didn't know Champion Edition Street Fighter was a thing. I was just blown away by that. But like, I just have such an issue with fighting games right now because I don't want to buy any of them because all the good characters are DLC. All
agreed.
And it's really like I'm still waiting.
I've never played any of these games, so I can't really decide.
I've played Street Fighter.
I've heard a lot of good things about Grand Blue Fantasy, though.
I've not.
I've heard a lot of good things about it.
But like, it's just it's
a big series, dude. Huge.
I'm still waiting for the. I don't know if Ultimate is the final Mortal Kombat 11, but I'm waiting for that game to be fucking done.
I think it is. I think Ultimate is
finally because like I'm at the point now where I don't want to buy until I hear of Mortal Kombat 12. I just want to know that, okay, this is done now.
Everything's there, yeah.
Yeah, like...
Because didn't the DLC for 11, like, reboot the franchise again or something?
There was,
or release the story of that game?
There was 11 Aftermath, and then I was like, oh, Aftermath has got to be it. And now there's Ultimate. So I guess I'm just fucking done until that's out now.
Yeah.
Like, I'm still mad I haven't touched Dragon Ball FighterZ because all my favorite characters are DLC.
Fair.
So Mortal Kombat 11's our pick.
That's my pick.
Best role playing, we have Final Fantasy VII Remake, Persona 5 Royal.
What I would want to win, what I would want to win is Persona 5. What I think is going to win because of recency bias is either Final Fantasy or Genshin. I could see Genshin pulling it out because of recency bias.
I think Final Fantasy VII.
I think Final Fantasy VII is going to win because it was so huge and it really is a good game. But I could see, because of recency bias, Genshin Impact pulling it out.
So,
because that game is huge, especially for a free game.
I agree with you, and morally, I do not want Final Fantasy VII to win, even though I think it will. I don't like people just saying Final Fantasy VII is a good game because it's not done yet. And Square, who knows when the fuck they're gonna finish it? Because Square is Square, and they're probably gonna be 5 years before you get to Disc 2 at this point. Like, it's not done. Like, the game is not done yet. Like, I get it's a full-fledged RPG length, but, like, I know, because I played the original, that game is only a third out. Like, I
get both sides of the argument. I get what you're saying, because it's not the full original story, but there's enough content that it's a full game. So, like, I see both sides. I'm kind of on the fence. I didn't even care about it until I played the demo. The demo hooked me. I really liked it. I still haven't played it because I'm poor. And every time I went to buy it, I was poor or something came up. And then I kind of forgot about it for a bit. So
I think Genshin Impact's going to take it. I would want Persona 5, but I'm still in the camp of, like, I've played Persona. Like, it's kind of like...
I know that is why I don't think Royal's going to win, is because literally Persona...
It's more Persona.
It's
5.
not a it's not a remake. It's a remaster in my opinion. In a way, it's not a remaster, but it's a remaster.
I know what you mean.
Like it's just an upgraded edition. Like it's kind of like Mortal Kombat Ultimate.
Right.
Like it's hard for me to really say like, but like, would I want it to win? Would I be happy if it won? Hell yeah. But I honestly think Genshin could pull it out because of recency bias and because it's a free game that's on every platform, cross-platform. I can play it on my phone, and if I have the same account, I can go to my PlayStation 4 and play it.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't think Yakuza's been out long enough to justify that.
I also don't think Yakuza's a big enough game name, personally.
Honestly, I heard a few people who there are podcast listeners who are playing their first Yakuza game being like a dragon because it's a new story and like it's a good story. Everyone's like, yeah, there's a I don't know if I could say I've played Yakuza Like a Dragon. I'm like, okay, so I'm not the only person. Like, it seems like that's a Yakuza thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Best action adventure. We got Ass Creed.
I think Ghost of Jedi Fallen Order is a good pick. Actually,
I'm gonna go with Ghost of Tsushima.
I think Jedi Fallen Order should win this because Jedi Fallen Order got snobbed on Game of the Year nominee.
Really?
It's not even one of the nominees for Game of the Year, and I think that's bullshit. I think it got snobbed again because of a whole recency bias bullshit. I think that it should win this at least to make up for it.
Last of Us isn't recent.
It's way more recent than Jedi Fallen Order.
When did Jedi Fallen Order come out?
I think at the end of 2019.
Oh, okay.
But it was past the cutoff. For when, because remember, like the Game of the Year awards, like this goes up to November,
which is dumb. They should do it in January.
I 100% agree, but the way they do it, so like I think Jedi Fallen Order kind of got snobbed on Game of the Year because like, great, Doom Eternal's great, but I don't think Doom deserves to be Game of the Year. I don't think Animal Crossing deserves to be Game of the Year.
I honestly, go ahead.
I think Jedi Fallen Order should be both of them at least.
So, I don't know enough about Ass Creed Valhalla other than what I've seen people play. Miles Morales, I don't think is gonna win it because I think it's either
it's gonna be Ghost of Tsushima is gonna win it. I can almost guarantee it.
I think it's either that or Last of Us, and I don't want Last of Us to win. I love that. I like that game. I shouldn't say I love that game. I like that game, but like I'm still just so underwhelmed by the direction it went, and that's a me thing. I get it.
Not talk. I'm doing this, please. I don't know what you're saying. You're whispering in my ear, and I have a headphone on.
That wouldn't work. I'm gonna go Ghost of Tsushima. What do we got?
I still think it should. Oh, also, I don't think Hades should be for Game of the Year. I'm sorry. I know it's a great game. I don't think it deserves Game of the Year. There's no way you can put it up on Game of the Year. It's just not that type of game.
I totally can.
I just don't think it's Game of the Year.
We'll get there. When we get to that category, we'll fight it out. Best action. Well, here I'd put.
I could go Hades
or Hades. One of those two.
Like Doom Eternal's great, but I think it's a little overrated.
I mean, I haven't played it to be fair. Static loved it. That's all I can say. Hades, look, that game fucking hooked me more than any game has.
I've watched playthroughs of both. I think Hades should win it.
All right, well, I'll go with that. Innovation, accessibility. I don't know what that means. Recognizing hardware stuff that is pushing medium for adding features, technology, content. Okay. I don't know.
I could see Valhalla winning it because there was a lot of stuff for like, different types of blindness, different types of like impairments and stuff.
Okay.
At the beginning of that game to decide. It's like I don't know about the rest of the games. I couldn't tell you because I've only played 2 of them on here. Yeah. But I wouldn't be surprised if Valhalla won it because there was a lot. Like the whole first like 5 to 10 minutes, I think I opened up the menu. Like when it came to the menu, it was all about accessibility stuff.
I'm not saying this isn't an important thing, but like
it's an interesting thing.
I can't imagine working so hard on a game and the only thing you get recognized for is we made it accessible. You know?
I think in today's society, that's a big deal, though.
Yeah, okay. Maybe. I'm not disagreeing. It's just, I don't know. Best VR AR, I'm out.
I've heard Star Wars Squadrons was amazing. I don't know. I've never played VR, but I've heard Star Wars Squadrons was really good.
I'll agree with you just because again I don't VR or AR.
Yeah.
So
I heard nothing about Half-Life.
you know what?
And
That's the
I
thing. It came
figured I
out.
would-
I think that game killed any chance of us ever getting a Half-Life 3.
Most likely.
Yeah, because yeah,
I don't care though. I'm not a huge Half-Life person.
best community support.
I almost have to go No Man's Sky only because that game was dead when it first came out, and because of like the devs working on it and the community, the small community that stuck with it, rebuilding it. Like I doubt it wins because of all the big games on here. Like,
But like, is that
Whatever.
a 2020 game? Can you count that?
I think it's just like it doesn't matter the game because I mean Fortnite's not a 2020 game.
Oh,
Apex isn't a
true.
2020 game.
Yeah, I would go with
Destiny 2 is not. I don't think No Man's Sky would win, but I would be happy if it did because like No Man's Sky and the devs, honestly, they earned a lot of respect because they put out a game that wasn't the way that they 100% wanted, wasn't the way that they kind of marketed it, and then they made it up with free shit. Like they've been working hard on that game to make it what they originally wanted it to be.
All right,
And
I
I
can
don't
go
know.
with that.
I just think it's really cool the way like I wish more companies would do that.
I can go with that. They are the comeback story of the year. Best mobile game, Aaron.
Among Us,
Yeah,
but Genshin Impact might win.
I'm gonna say Among Us.
That's
still,
a toss-up.
honestly, because Among
That's a
Us is.
toss-up.
I feel like if anything, the mobile version of Among Us has just made people want to play Among Us more.
Yeah, because
The fuck
it's
is
free.
Pokemon Cafe Mix?
It's just a Pokemon game. It's
Okay.
it's cute.
Best indie, Hades.
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 Like I could see Fall Guys win, but I think Hades.
Best ongoing. I'm gonna be biased and say Fortnite.
I feel like I want to say Fortnite too,
I've
just
heard
because
more
it's
in
always in.
the last month. I've heard so much shit about Warzone and people hating the updates.
I will say the newest Destiny and Apex updates have been great,
Mm.
so it could be those two.
Maybe. Games for Impact. I don't know any of these.
I've heard of Tell Me Why, only because I make Backstreet Boys jokes about it, but that's it.
Tell me why. All right, can we skip it or no?
Yeah, we can.
Best performance. I haven't played Miles Morales. Honestly, I don't really. As much as I like Hades, I don't never been like, oh man, the voice actor.
That was a
in
great
Hades.
performance.
Yeah.
I would have to go Ellie, only
I would-
because like
I would say Ellie. I hate Abby. I'm sorry, Laura Bailey. You do great work. I fucking hate Abby.
I don't know the little bit I saw of Ellie, like Ellie had a really good range. Ellie was just
Yeah.
I don't know.
She
I think
seems
Ellie
more
was good.
human in that game than anything. Best audio design, Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah, especially with all like the different like poems and shit and like the music. And,
Yep.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Best score in music. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Audio design.
Audio is just everything. Best score will probably go to Final Fantasy VII because nostalgia.
So, I'm not gonna lie. The music of Hades really got me into it. Like the way the music
Really?
would go up and down. Like you're in a calm
I could
room.
also see Ori winning
I've just
because
never played
I've
Ori.
heard a lot of people talked about the music in that.
Yeah. I'll vote for Hades just because I know it, and I mean, Doom music is cool, but it's just.
I think
generic
Final
metal for me.
Fantasy VII, dude. Final
Okay.
Fantasy VII. I mean, literally, even before the remake came out, you ask people like Final Fantasy is a franchise known for its music being amazing,
Mhm.
and Final Fantasy VII generally had 80% of the fan base's favorite songs,
Fair.
like with
Um,
Sephiroth's One Winged Angel and shit like that, and like their updated versions and new stuff added to the remake. So
That's fair.
I see that winning personally.
Yeah, I'm in. Best art direction. I'm going Hades again. Sorry, I love that cell shading, man. I love cell shading.
I don't know. I would go Ghost of Tsushima. I think it looks beautiful. But I could also see Final Fantasy VII, like the redesign of all the characters and the world is really beautiful, honestly.
Yep.
I was blown away when I played the demo. That's all I can say.
Best narrative. Absolutely fucking not Last of Us 2. You fucked it up. Other than that, Ghost of Tsushima.
I think Ghost of Tsushima. I haven't beaten it, but what I've played is
That ending,
the story is
dude.
wonderful.
Oh my god, I want you to beat that. That ending hits you. Like, I don't even know how to describe that spoiling things. But like,
No, I'll play it eventually.
oh my god, the ending of that game, just I like normally
Did
when
you
there's
cry
like,
on stream, Kev?
I didn't cry, but I was like, wow, all that leads up to like this moment. I'm like, this is fucking rough.
Can't wait for my uncle to kill me. I don't know. I don't even know what the ending is.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Best game direction. It goes to that seems like the last. Okay, Ghost of Tsushima, I guess.
Sure.
That seems like the same
I have no
thing.
idea.
Game of the year. All right, look, I'm going Hades.
There's no way Hades can be game of the
I
year,
can't
dude.
listen. We're gonna have our opinion, but like, I love Ghost of Tsushima. I played that game. I had a great time, but like, I don't know if maybe it's the open world burnout I keep talking about, but like, it was just there's so much. It was a little overwhelming at times. The one thing I hate in that game that really bothered me, and I know it sounds little, but when that red X would flash on screen, my dumb brain goes, hit X, because that's what I'm going to do. And I can't tell you how many times I took a hit, because I have to hit circle.
But
like,
why didn't you just remember the color instead of the shape?
Because my brain sees this first, not the color. And then the combat, I wanted to lock on just a little better. That game seems like I'm in a stance. I have to focus. I wanted to focus on one enemy, but I kind of just had to.
That's the only thing that I have a complaint about
Right.
the game is I wish there was some type of like lock on.
Right.
Otherwise, like,
yeah, the open
I
world is
I don't see it.
You don't have to.
I don't see how Hades can be game of the year. Like,
Because-
I get it was solid. I get it was a good game, but like,
Because when I played Hades,
the story was decent. It wasn't anything special.
no,
it wasn't
it wasn't.
it wasn't groundbreaking. The gameplay was good. It wasn't there was nothing groundbreaking about it. And I think that's my issue. There was not a single thing in that game that was groundbreaking. It did everything very well. I'm not going to deny that. Everything it did and it wanted to do, it did very well. But there was nothing that was like, oh my God, this is the greatest game. This is the game that I would, if I had to choose one game to play this entire year, the only game that I played of 2020, I would choose Hades.
I can
And
never answer
I
that
can't say
because I
that.
can't play one game. But like when I played Hades, when I would get
No, I'm not even saying like play it over and over. I'm saying if for the whole year of 2020, I can only play one game one time through. I have to choose one game. I'm not choosing Hades.
I would.
There's no way.
I would, because every run of that game is so different. Even though I'm like, okay, I go kill Meg, then I go to the second level, the third level. But the thing is, all the gods and the combinations, so like, I'll start with Poseidon, I get Poseidon's power. And then on top of that, I get to put, what do I want to put it on? There's so many combinations of things to find out what you want. You start every run of that game feeling
Okay.
like a weakling. And by the end of the first dungeon, I feel like a god. And the thing is, when I died in that game, normally I'd be like, no, fuck, I hate this, fuck this. But the second I died in the game, I was like, I'm ready to go the fuck back in. And I want to do that again.
So your reasoning for that is the same reason I love Fire Emblem Three Houses.
That's totally
It's
cool.
the exact same thing.
Yeah. And that's great.
But I would never say Three Houses is game of the year.
I mean, I would. I loved it that much. But like, Hades is so good. Like, I want to play that game more. The story, I will say, not great, but I'm also not a big Greek mythology person. I loved, like...
I'm a huge Greek mythology person, and I still think the story it doesn't do anything special.
Cool, and that's fine. I'm not telling you you're wrong and we have to pick one. I'm just going with my pick, and the reason is because I never not had a good time with Hades. Everything in that game, I loved just feeling fucking powerful. I loved that game. And I love this is a small thing, I don't want to spoil Hades for you, but like, if you don't pet Cerberus in the beginning of the game, or at least a couple times, you have to fight Cerberus. But if you're like, good doggo Cerberus, I like you, when you get to that point in the game, you think you're going to fight him, it's just like, no, I just want a snack, bro, and I'll let you by. And you're like, okay, Cerberus, I like you, you're fine. Little shit like that. And I love that, like, every time you die, like, it became part of the story. Like, you go back, they'd make fun of why you died, and thered be new people to talk to, and like, Hades itself would develop.
But that's just like every other game that's of that genre.
It's
like, sure, it does it a little bit better, but every game in that genre that you like is basically the same.
And I'm not gonna lie, I love roguelikes, and I get it. That's a me thing. I love roguelikes.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I think they did a roguelike really well, but like, they didn't do anything special.
I think they did.
That's my issue.
I think they did. The way they went about it was special. I don't know how to describe it other than this one just feels the best.
I've seen more than one playthrough that game, and it's a good game. It's a solid game. I don't think it's game of the year.
And you don't have to.
I think on this list of game of the years, it is the lowest that could be game of the year.
I would say Animal Crossing is.
I would put them around the same personally.
Okay.
Like Last of Us at least tried doing different things. Last of Us had it it did way better on the gameplay compared to the first one. There was stuff that it did well. But Ghost of Tsushima's story was absolutely wonderful. The freaking art was absolutely amazing.
But like I can put out a major flaw in all these except Doom because I haven't played it. Final Fantasy VII, like I said, not even fucking done. Ghost of Tsushima.
So you can't use that as you can't use that as a major flaw.
You're selling it as a full game, and people are treating it like
a full game.
But it's not done. I know that because there's already a Final Fantasy VII. I know 2/3 of that story isn't even done yet.
But you can't, as the game itself, where they end it and how they end that section of the game as like a chapter of the game, it's still a complete ending.
That section of the game, though. Who knows if Square's even going to bother making the other two parts?
They're going to. Yeah, it's too much of a moneymaker not to.
I don't know. Maybe they just lost a bunch of money on Avengers. Who knows if like, all right, we got to scrap something, guys.
Yeah, they lost a lot of money on Avengers, so now they got to make this real good so they make even more money to make up for it.
But like, I just don't know. When you sell something episodic like that, I don't know if people are going to come out the second time.
Oh, they will.
I think they'll come out when the game's like done. I feel like they get a taste of like, other things came out. I'll wait on 2.
There's way too many people. One with Final Fantasy. Literally, we can line up 10 people around our age, and at least 1 or 2 of them will say Final Fantasy VII is the greatest game of all time.
Maybe, and you're probably right, but I don't know, man. Like,
and that's the reason.
I'm not saying Hades did anything new or did anything.
And that is my big argument why it does not deserve Game of the Year. I think it's a great game. I think for its genre earlier on, it should win that Game of the Year for that genre because in that genre, it is a great game. But I don't think it did anything special enough to be Game of the Year. I think Jedi Fallen Order could probably be ahead of almost every game on this list except Ghost of Tsushima.
What did Jedi Fallen Order do other than being a Star Wars Souls clone? I'm not saying it like an asshole. I mean, like, just tell me what it did.
So first off, it's like the first good Star Wars game in forever. That in itself is a fucking achievement because there hasn't been a good Star Wars game in years.
Battlefront, I thought Battlefront was fine.
The new ones?
No, just the first PS4 Battlefront. I thought that was a great game.
It was very bare bones. It was very
I loved it. Anyway.
I'd have to go through because it's been a long time. I actually had an argument on why it should be on Game of the Year literally a week ago.
I mean, look, I'm not trying to convince you. I'm just giving my point.
No, it's fair.
I'm not gonna
150% disagree.
That's cool. I'm fine with that. Last of Us, again, I just think Last of Us shit itself on the story. I will stand by that. I get, my biggest issue with that game is that you spent a game and a half telling me Ellie and Joel, these are the heroes. These are the good people. And you just, in half a game, decided, but maybe not. And I'm like, I don't care.
But that was the point.
Right. The point is what you tried to do, but I just didn't like it. I spent way too much time.
That's the point.
And also that game overstayed its welcome. It needed to be about 10 hours shorter. Like, it went on for fucking ever. I felt like the game is never going to end. And that should not be the way I feel when I play a game. Even if it's good, like, you just got to know when to stop. And I really think, even if the Abby stuff was, like, 2 campaigns in one, or DLC, like, I didn't like the way it was, like, Ellie, Abby. I'm like, just let me pick a path. Like, let me play all of Ellie and see her side, and then maybe come back later and be like, but what was going on the other side now? Let's look. And then I'd be like, oh, you know? I don't know.
I haven't finished the game, so I can't tell you.
Well, you got to finish the game. You're the new Static. Can't finish games.
No, I was the original Static.
Can't finish games there. I'm too busy playing Among Us.
Well, that's actually what I'll be doing in about 40 minutes.
Yeah, we got to wrap this up. All right, Aaron. Speaking of that, we'll save the gauntlet for next week because
Gauntlet is next time.
Yeah, it might be low. I'm gonna start.
When is the game of the year? Like, when are the award show? When is it all?
Yeah, maybe it'll tell me right here.
It'd be cool if it was before next week, but I doubt it.
No, I think you gotta get.
Oh wait.
Let me see. Watch probably.
Yeah, makes sense.
Would be the one, right? I'm never one to watch E3 or these award shows anyway.
I never do. I just look up stuff afterwards.
When?
3:30.
It's at 3:30, guys. What's the date? You fuck. 3:30. Oh, you can watch it on Trovo anyway.
Scroll down more.
Oh my god, I don't care about any of this. When is it?
It doesn't say the date.
It's 3:30. Come on, guys.
Click in the middle. It says how to watch. Nope, right there. How to watch middle.
Okay.
Or is that just going to go down to that? Yep.
All right. I guess I don't fucking know. It's at 3:30. Those Game Awards at 3:30, guys. Today, every day at 3:30. Check AM and PM. Fuck it. You don't know. You know? Oh, it says PM. Never mind. Okay, 3:30 PM. Just every day. Just keep refreshing. You'll be fine.
I hate it. I hate everything.
All right. Yeah.
So dumb.
No, I moved Aaron. There.
You just ruined everything by closing the stream.
Nope. I got you in big face mode. Aaron, where can people find you on the internet? I really hope people...
Twitch.tv/AaronNorman93.
Because your big face mode is great right now.
Twitter @Aaron Norman.
Yeah, that's how you're saying it.
Instagram @Aaron Norman. Fun of Me Fire on Twitter.
Oh yeah, we gotta be better with the Twitter account. I've been slacking on that. I won't lie.
Yeah, Billiam has that piece of shit.
Yeah, Billiam, that fuckface.
Let's fire him. Let's hire your other cousin, Squilliam.
That's just SpongeBob now.
No, that's
Everyone, look at my background. Look at my background. It's a great wallpaper.
I can't look at anything because it says the stream has ended. Cricket noises.
Yeah, whatever.
You ruined everything.
Follow me at Console Kev on Twitter, Twitch, not Instagram because I just don't. Yeah, what a fucking ending. Follow Friend of Me Fire. I'll have this out Friday-ish because my work schedule changed a bit. So, I'll try to get it up Friday. It might be Saturday morning. I got a busy week ahead of me. I'm going to do my best, guys. Aaron, you are just being very loud and obnoxious with your piano.
No, it's other. I was trying to blare out all the other noise that's happening.
That didn't work.
No one cares when you're doing something.
Can you make that face again just real quick? Hold on. Just hold it right there. Perfect. All right. I'm going to send
Please don't put that on Twitter.
You can't. Oh, didn't even say. Wait, do it one more time. Yeah. I'm not saying I'm not going to put on Twitter, but I might. All right, guys. We are going to get out of here.
Peace.
Goodbye.